It's Friday night, and it's time for chaos. There was an urban legend, urban myth, back in the 90s, I think, that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but Marilyn Manson had a rib removed.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're thinking about Maynard from Tool.
Okay, well, I heard it was Marilyn Manson.
I heard it was Marilyn Manson.
Yes.
Me too.
So maybe the Tool guy really did do it, and he just wasn't popular
Maybe.
enough.
After he retired from being Paul from the Wonder Years.
That was the Marilyn Manson legend I remember.
I also remember that.
Removed a rib so that he could go down on himself.
Great start, Troy.
Right.
Yeah, it's early in the morning.
The reason I bring this up is I'm hesitant for us to do that to ourselves right now. But that last episode might have been my favorite game I've ever played it.
What a way in.
We got there.
Wow.
We got around. Circled the world.
Well, you got it's hard not to, you don't want to pat yourself on the back too much.
A phrase most people would use.
One might say, I don't want to pat myself on the back, not I want to give myself the old Marilyn Manson.
Give myself the old Marilyn Manson rib.
I don't want to remove a rib so I can go down on myself.
But that was our last ep of the day. We're batch recording these, and I couldn't think about anything else for the whole drive home. I got home, I just sat on the couch staring at the wall. I put a West Coast baseball game on. I didn't even watch it. I looked beyond the TV, just reliving all of those cinematic moments from the app.
Traumatic. My God.
Yeah, I mean, not to be a real Marilyn Manson here, but it was a great experience. Troy, I mean, every moment that we had some moment of spectacular triumph in the face of suspense, then an enormous setback, and then a triumph, and then a setback.
Yeah.
The rhythm of it was so compelling and suspenseful, and it felt
felt like we were the audience.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how our audience is feeling.
So intense.
The audience of some sort of cinematic experience where you're constantly presented moments of despair, then moments of hope, then despair, then hope, and back and forth. Is real whiplash.
Emotionally exhausting.
Yes.
Like it was
Very much.
Yes.
A lot. Yeah. And also, we were talking about this on the walk home. Like, you could have done the thing where it's like, who's being sacrificed? It's Jack Brady. We've done that a few times now, where someone that we've met, an NPC who we've interacted with a bunch, suddenly is sacrificed, turned into a zombie, whatever. There's some tragic, fulfilling the theme that people who cross our paths end up dead or worse. And the fact that you didn't do that you didn't present another NPC who's in another moment of peril, and actually had agency and actually contributed to what felt like a moment of triumph was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really saved our asses.
Yeah. You don't want to take the heroic moments away from the investigators. It's very easy to do that, especially when there's a million things going on. But with a guy like Jack Brady, you also want to show what a badass.
You're also rooting for him. It's okay to root for an NPC.
Yeah, especially whereas you come into Shanghai considering that Jack Brady is an enemy, that can't be trusted. We got to find and kill Brady or whatnot. And then over time, it becomes, where's Jack Brady? What's going on with him? Maybe he's not the bad guy. You meet him and you realize that he's trying to stop what Carlisle and his horrible friends put in motion.
And his love affair and the fact that other NPCs are like, I'd die for Jack Brady.
It was a great way to show not only that, but just how he was able to evade the other rest of the members of the expedition constantly going after him. Like, he's a badass.
Yeah.
This is why he's stayed alive this whole time.
Yeah.
I was waiting to see if one of you were going to go up there and confront Hull. And that's why I put the next sacrificial victim being a young boy.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of give you that moment.
Sure.
And you actually... You chose to let him die, and I get it. It was an impossible situation.
We didn't a chance to declare what we wanted to do.
It doesn't make you bad people, but
we were also hanging on by a thread.
Yeah, it was an impossible situation. Yeah. But then to have Jack come and then rappelling down, it was just
repelling.
But I still we say this all the time. This is a highly deadly adventure, and yet here we are. For 55 episodes in, and everyone is still alive, knock on wood, which is crazy.
I cannot believe it. And I'm sure that there's folks at home who can either. This game and this scenario, I get the sense, is kind of ruthless, and player characters I don't think are supposed to last this long, or it happens rarely. And this character Vaughn went into that big climactic moment. Me, the player, is like, well, he's obviously going to be destroyed by whatever this is. And even Vaughn, I think, was feeling that sense of fate catching up with him, and was like getting last rites and prepared fully to walk into certain death. And he somehow, some way, it didn't happen. And I don't feel as though punches were pulled here. Like, it really, like, we slipped out of it. And of course, Vaughn is like not coming out of this unscathed. He is he has 12 points of sanity left. He's gone. He's almost gone.
But it doesn't matter. You could go into what we went through with a million sanity points.
Right.
But it still doesn't stop something from doing 12, 13 damage to you in one swing. Like, the sanity thing aside, your hit points are so low, and a blow from a sickle
can take you right out.
I mean, once firm action came in and became, all right, there's a background fight going on, you have a chance to escape, but I threw an obstacle at each of you, and you succeeded on all those, and then you're at the door, and I put the giant thing after Brady, and you've got an option to run away again, and you went after that so bravely and defeated that. Like, there was every opportunity for one of you to fuck up, one of you to, like, take a sickle to the face or have one of these monsters cast a spell, and you just kept winning. I mean, it felt like a campaign finale.
Yeah, it really did.
It really did.
I loved the image. I did the same thing last night. Just kept replaying the images. There's so many cool images. The guys all rappelling down. I kept seeing that in my head. The Aubrey Penhew trying to cast a spell and get shot in the mouth. So cool. But one thing that I came back to as a neat, like, developmental thing about the story, going back from the beginning when I got involved, is like very, very early on. One of my favorite very early scenes is Vaughn chasing down who we now know as Asoge Taro, or looking for him. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, Asoge Taro has the gun. Vaughn disarms him, turns it on him, hands up. And then it's like, where's Jack Brady? And we're like, oh, this guy's looking for Brady too. So maybe we got an ally here. And to take that scene and then show once again him pointing a gun at Vaughn, but now we are holding Jack Brady and saving him.
Think about that.
And he's our ally. And this guy is like, what's going on? I mean, it was just...
Life moves pretty fast.
Really cool. All in one week.
Full circle.
I didn't even think about that. That's so cool. And to see, like, the effects of, mythos insanity on NPCs as well is really interesting. But to have Cheng have his hero moment and, like...
that was so cool.
Yeah. I can't stop thinking about it.
Never forgot about Cheng.
Never forgot about Cheng.
Well, we've got a lot to unpack, and this is a very unique season in that it's only episode 16. There are 5 more episodes of this season. We're going to end this season a little bit differently. Where do we go from here? Stick around after this break, and we'll find out. We're back. I am chewing on a cough drop, trying to finish it, but it's too late. We're back.
We ran out of time.
There's a million different ways we can go through this, but 2 things I want to start with. Let's start with the luck roll, because I want to just get that out of the way, our little appetizer. There's going to be lots of rolling today. This is the closest thing we have to a level up episode.
Fucking
All right.
a 1.
Motherfucker, I rolled a 15 under 17.
I rolled an 11.
I hate
I
this
spent so much luck.
Wow.
I spent so much luck in the last 2 episodes.
How?
I rolled a 26 under
Yep.
37.
No luck
Wow, all right,
today.
No luck.
All right, maybe that'll be a theme for this day.
No.
Get the bad rolling out of the way now because you got a lot of opportunity.
I mean, a
God.
1. I'm going to roll a 1 on a luck roll. That's a waste.
Wow, you rolled a 1?
Yeah.
I don't think we've
Jeez.
have we ever had a critical success? I think we have.
Yes.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
55 episodes.
We had 2
Yeah,
in one
we had 2
episode
in one
the basement
that's
of
right.
Juju House.
Also,
First fight.
when we went into Ho Fang's, when Fairuz opened up did a locksmith on the
Cheek
oh no,
tap.
I'm sorry, it wasn't that. It was the listen roll to go from the Buddha statue, and she heard the rats.
That's right.
She heard the rats and like muffled sounds of whatever.
That was a crit. That was a
That
crit.
was a
Wow.
crit. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I take it back. You guys have rolled some crits. Get the bad rolls out of the way now.
Yeah.
All right.
Ugh.
The good bad
Shake it
rolls.
off.
Let's talk about last week's tarot and then pull one for this weird app.
You guys. Okay, so we've pulled this card before that was in the episode where Fairuz gets laid. And it's
Forever known.
I made a giving and receiving joke because it is about the balance of giving and receiving. And I'm like, how does this apply? Blah, blah, blah. I like to look at like this one website's definition of these card readings because they give a little more than just maybe like 3 words. So I was looking on this and like, this can't possibly align.
Right.
With
What
our
could
thing.
Lin Yan Yu's
What-
house have in common with
What
the
what could
volcano
that
fight?
experience have in common with us almost dying every 5 seconds?
Mhm.
So, the 6 of Pentacles says represents compassion, generosity, and hospitality. Again, you're like, does not apply. What does this mean? It encapsulates acts of kindness and the concept of good karma. This card reminds you that the true quality of a person is not measured by how much they suck up to influential people of society. Instead, it's measured by how they treat people of whom they stand to gain nothing from. When you show kindness and generosity to those who would probably gain nothing from you, you find that you walk away with a gift far greater. Sometimes the one who most needs to accept the kindness being offered is you. The 6 of Pentacles can often signify that another person may be playing the part of an angel for you. Offerings of assistance, opportunities, and support may appear from a benefactor that wishes to invest in you. Jack fucking Brady.
Yes.
Allow
Our
yourself.
guardian angel.
Yes. Allow yourself. Literally descending from the fucking
Well, and
heavens.
also,
Yeah.
we also showed
Flying.
him kindness by saving
And then
his life.
we were
Yes.
his guardians.
Right.
Yes.
And we never forgot about Chang.
Never forgot that.
Allow
We
yourself.
stand to gain nothing from
We stand
Chang.
to gain nothing from Chang. Allow yourself to receive when these magical helpers appear. Being able to receive is an indication that you feel worthy.
Wow.
I was thinking like it was going towards Joe litigating with Troy about you turn to somebody who you treat well, but then I realized they treat each other like shit all the time. So that doesn't actually apply.
No, this was all Brady.
Yeah.
I think
Us
the
and
cultists
Brady.
were pretty hospitable to you as well. They was like, come on in. You can,
Yeah.
you guys can celebrate.
The fish water's fine.
Also, I'm just still thinking about the reading from beginning of the last step of sometimes the chips are down. That doesn't mean it's not going to get back up again. You know,
Yeah,
that
the
sort
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of
back and
Fortune.
forth.
Yeah.
Wheel of
Yeah.
Fortune.
God, that thing was spinning like crazy last
It
app.
really was.
Up and down.
Well, let's pull a new one for
Pull a
today.
new one?
Yeah,
Okay.
this I think today is going to be pretty interesting.
Mechanic City.
I remember there was one tarot card pull when we were it was the beginning of the episode of a recovery phase. And the card, after I read it, had something to do with taking time off, and all
Yeah,
this. So I was just like, this is freaking crazy.
Spa day.
Spa day,
Yes.
girls trip.
Love a spa day. I want to do one of those spas where it's just like an hour and a half on your head, and they like give you a shampoo.
Oh, the
for
head
45
spas?
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm going to
The
do it.
scalp, they do the whole.
Yeah, they've got this like ring you lay in, and the ring just shoots water on your head, and they can move the ring onto your face.
Oh, I'm
I want
into
them
that.
touching my
Most
face.
spas I'm not into. I don't want to be.
No, this is
naked
just-
and-
No,
Oh, not
yeah.
to be
This
naked.
one, like
Touch,
they,
yes.
they give you like just a shoulder massage, whatever. They'll put a little face
that sounds
mask
cool
on
to
you,
me.
and then it's a whole scalp
It's all head.
situation.
Yeah.
Wow.
60 minutes ahead.
Not a spa boy. I don't know.
Marilyn
Give me
Manson.
the Marilyn Manson.
Give me the Marilyn Manson.
Here's a fin. Maybe Maybe you can give me the Marilyn Manson treatment.
Do you ever see the 40-cent Indian head massages where they just beat the shit out of your head? I'm like, I want that. I want the. You ever watch this?
I've seen them before. Yeah,
I'm on
I've
that
never,
side of TikTok.
Never
Indian
received.
head
What's the
massage.
one where they kind of whack you with branches of? Is this like a Russian massage? Or?
Yeah.
It sounds very Catholic.
Yeah, I know.
That's called a
This could be
flagellation.
something I dreamed. I don't know.
Just who wants to tell me when to stop shuffling?
I feel like
Yeah.
it's your turn.
You got the.
No. I do this so that people don't think that I fuck around with the cards.
Okay.
Think we're back to
Kerkovich.
Troy or Rob.
Yeah, let's do it. Stop.
Okay. Top or cut?
We're cutting this time.
Wow.
Ooh, 3 of Cups. I like this card.
Ooh.
Nice.
I like this card.
Three of Cups. Isn't there a bar in the city called Three of Cups?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you see 3 women holding their cups almost as if like it's in like a celebratory dance kind of situation.
Like, it looks like they're cheersing.
Cheery. And it's lots of flowers. It's very fruitful. We'll find out what this means.
Okay, great.
Great.
It's like a celebration after a hard-won victory.
Oh, the Yub Nub card.
Oh my God! There used to be. It's not here anymore. There was a great East Village bar, First Avenue and 5th Street, right near. It was called Three of Cups. It was great. They had great pizza.
Oh.
Not around anymore.
I don't
Maybe
think we've
that's what
ever
that
pulled
card's
cups
about.
before.
I don't remember pulling cups this season.
Yeah.
Well, let's fill those.
Did you
cups
do
up.
this in previous seasons? Did you always do the tarot card every episode?
Dabbled with
we
it.
dabbled, and it was
forgot.
mostly because we just forgot
You
because
just
we weren't filming straight through like this, so there was a period of like just fucking forgot about it,
Yeah.
and then came back again towards the finale where I think we pulled a 3 of Swords that was all stabbing into a heart, and that was when we went
that's right.
into Mr. House and nearly died there.
Wow. So you've got cups, you got swords, all those numbers of each, ace through whatever 9.
Yeah.
And we've pulled so many pentacles.
So many
That's
pentacles.
Crazy. I didn't even know
Yeah.
Sword
There's
was
swords,
cups.
Cups,
swords,
swords, wands,
wands,
pentacles.
cups, pentacles, and then
Cups, swords, wands, pentacles.
and then there's a whole major arcana of like death, the emperor, the hierophant,
The Wheel of Fortune.
yeah, the wheel of
Tower, the
fortune,
wheel.
the
Yeah.
tower, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, let's
All right.
talk a lot of different ways we can approach this. You are on the Dark Mistress with Jack Brady, whose legs looks like they've been shattered, and Asoge Taro, who is coming down from his own bout of madness at seeing certain things go on, and you are escaping the island. This is obviously the sort of spiritual end of your journey in Shanghai. And before we transition into the next leg of our journey, there will be an investigator development phase.
Yes.
And then there will be an opportunity to regain sanity through personal self-help, psychotherapy, personal care. There's a lot of different options for that, but this is really there's kind of 2 parts to today's episode. There's the mechanical part where you're going to have the opportunity to increase your skills, increase your sanity through just like straight rolls. Then there's the other part of the episode that is going to be role playing, tying up loose ends in Shanghai, and then moving on to the next location, which I asked you guys about a while ago so I could start preparing for it. And we'll get to that shortly. I don't want to spoil it. But where do you want to start? Do you want to start with straight up sanity rewards, or do you want to start on the Dark Mistress? Dealer's choice. Actually, I guess I'm the dealer. Players.
My gut says Dark Mistress.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I feel like we
This
left
is-
very quickly
yeah.
last
Yeah.
night.
Okay.
And I feel like there's some flow down that should happen there.
Right.
And we're on Penhue's boat.
Oh yeah, there's probably some searchable.
Yeah, this
Stuff.
isn't our boat. This isn't just like, and you return home. Like, this is the very, this is one of the implements of the enemy.
More
So we
clues.
want to search for clues. And I think we need to have some fallout in the narrative before we move on.
All right. Direct your attention to Foundry Virtual Tabletop, and you will see an image of the Dark Mistress as it sails
Oh,
through
cool.
the night away from Grey Dragon Island and back to Shanghai. We fade up on sound of choppy water, sound of the motor of the Dark Mistress. Just maybe it's like a drone shot of just the back of the Dark Mistress leaving a frothy wake here in the moonlit night. We come upon the deck, and What do we see?
I mean, part of me just thinks we're all just silently staring
Yeah.
at this. I mean, you got to imagine how we all look.
Oh, yeah.
We covered ourselves after a shipwreck, covered ourselves in volcanic ash. Some of us have been blood spattered from different types, different species bloods, between fish blood, fish person blood, human blood,
Ashen blood.
just
Yeah.
like completely wrecked.
Yeah.
Feyruz would just be like laying down just completely flat on the boat, just catching her breath and just looking into the sky, just how I felt last night when we were hung out, just like staring into the void and contemplating how fragile life is and how it could all be over in a fraction of a second at any given moment. And anytime like you just feel like you just have a chance to breathe, it's there again. Like we can never escape this. It's constantly after us.
Saving the world is tough business.
Tough business. I think Vaughn is like just right there on the gun wall, kind of pressed against it after kind of coming down, afterwards swaying in the arms of Feyruz, and is looking at the stars, just like gazing into the sky. Could Marion perhaps be nearby? Or what do you think you're doing?
Well, just give me 1 second
Yeah.
on Marion. I picture something a little bit cinematic here, so I'll
Great.
try to describe it. Sound a little bit drowned out, and there's a displacement with the sound that you're hearing, almost as if it's far away, as everything is far away. The sound of the waves, the sound of the motor is all dimmed to like almost nothing. And I see him coming like into focus and kind of out of focus as he's like pacing, like doesn't know what to do with himself on the deck of the ship, like kind of like comes to the end and like walks back to the middle and like runs his hands through his wet hair, and there's blood on his face, and he sees it, and he has this smile on his face, this sort of like the adrenaline that has been like coursing through him. You can see that he's like his hands are shaking. He's got kind of a smile on his face, and it starts to leave his body, and as it starts to leave, he starts to shake even more, and then he starts to like grab at the side of his head, and then he leans back against like the gunwale of the ship, and then he just starts to like slide down the side of it, and he starts to weep. And you can't really like hear anything. It's all like kind of from far back, and his eyes are squeezing in pain, and he just starts rocking back and forth and like being like racked with sobs. And I think it's just all of that intensity sort of like it kept him going for a while, but now it's leaving, and there's this reality of all of the bodies and all of the things that he saw, and how elated he is that he survived, and how exciting it was, and how thrilling it was, and how he always imagined what it would be like to fight in the front lines of a war, and how he feels so heroic and victorious, but the emotion is he can't explain it. It's too much to bear, and he kind of just like breaks down and sobs. For a bit, however that works out time-wise.
Maybe Carter walks in on this.
He's just sitting on the side of the ship, just like...
Yeah. Hey. Carter wants to kind of look around, and I don't know if this counts as like a spot hidden for the boat in general, but just like something to like throw around Marion, maybe seeing Vaughn, something to like some blankets or towel, like anything to sort of like envelop my friends who are
for sure.
struggling.
There's just some blankets, some tarps.
Okay. Here, he kind of puts it around Marion's shoulder. Hey,
just like kind of grabs your hand.
hey.
And he's like, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah, we did. Come here. And then kind of like pulls him over to the other two. Come here. And like,
And he'll stand up and walk over. He's got this blanket over him. And he walks over to the other two. Vaughn, are you all right? Are you all right?
Almost catatonically staring at the sky. you can immediately tell that he's not all right. In game terms, Vaughn has 12 points of sanity. He's indefinitely insane. And while he's not suffering a bout of madness at this moment, he's just staring at the sky. And then his gaze slowly turns to you.
And he's looking so hopeful, like he wants you to be great, better than ever. And he's just looking at you wide-eyed. Are you injured? Are you hurt?
No, old man. I'm not hurt. Are you in any pain?
And he just like jumps over to him and hugs. Just like embraces him. Like kind of squeezes
Jumps
him.
over Fayruz. Just off the ground.
It's like knocks her out.
Hand in the face. Ow!
It's like hugs him, like pats him hard on the back a couple times, and then realizes kind of the overshowing of emotion and just sort of like steps back off.
Yes. And looking back at the sky, he's just kind of whispering, maybe just to you, as someone who as we said on the last boat trip to China, we kind of built a little rapport talking about religion.
Yeah.
Staring at the sky. What do you think evil is, Dr. Wall? What is evil?
I don't truly know, Vaughn. I believe, at least I did before, and I think it is reinforced tonight that it is the raw instincts of man to hurt another man. It's
yes. Don't know man's instinct. For man is fallen.
yes.
But much like Lucifer himself. He's getting close to you. Much like Lucifer himself. The devil himself, like man, was created good. And yet he fell from pride. So the evil precedes the creation of them both. St. Augustine says that evil is just the absence of good. And an absence is nothing. Nothing. I've been given the gift of prophecy, Dr. Walsh. God created everything. The stars, the water, out of nothing. Ex nihilo. Out of nothing, yet evil is nothing. There's something that's been rattling around in my mind since I heard him say it. That this Nyarlathotep is an outer god. If it exists outside of creation, then it exists apart from God, and that means it is nothing. If it is joined with nothingness, can something exist outside of the boundaries of creation? Is there a power of uncreation so great that it itself has a will of its own?
I think you are seeing it now, Vaughn. I think you are seeing that we are taught that Lucifer himself, fallen from grace, fallen from good, is in a war with God for man's souls. This war is not for man's souls. There is another enemy.
Yes.
An enemy that wants to destroy existence.
Yes.
Entirely.
Yes. Nothing at war with something. Yes. We see it. Yeah, we both see it.
Yes, Vaughn, but we must be careful. We walk a very thin line. I feel as if we've done something heroic tonight.
Yes.
But we must not take pride in our victory.
No.
We must not be drawn in by by the feelings of... And then he just sees himself shooting his dean in the face, in the head. This man that he worked with, that he respected, that he worked well with for all those years, of course he didn't. And he paused for a second. He says, Am I worthy of passing judgment on just anyone? Just anyone that I decide in a moment has fallen too far? How am I to know that? How am I to decide that his soul could not be redeemed? We are sinners, Vaughn.
Yes. Oh, yes.
We have sinned greatly. But it is in the pursuit of good, right? It is in the war that our Lord fights.
Yes. And yet I cannot help thinking, imagining all creation as a bubble of creation, looking up at the sky, a little sphere of creation, suspended in a vast infinity of nothing. A mote of light in an endless ocean of darkness. And we have seen what dwells in that darkness. But darkness does not exist. It is just the absence of light. So we can take some comfort in that, can't we?
Hold on. Fuck this. We are taking pride. We are taking pride in what we just did. Okay? Think about it, guys. And yes, all right, there's this darkness all around us, right? There's this light. We are that light. Okay?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, stealing us.
And we set them the fuck back. Okay? We destroyed a goddamn rocket. You've fucking got everybody to take down a fish giant. Okay? They're on their heels. Maybe they'll win eventually. It's going to take them a long time. Okay? And as long as we are here together, we're doing it.
And they can't make what they wanted without this. And she's like, she's like on the ground like this, cigarette just dangling out of her mouth. She's already cried earlier, so her mascara is totally running, and you just see her face go towards you with the cigarette dangling out. Not without that. And she points to the box that had that like nuclear warhead in it.
Yeah, let's open that and start huffing
No.
it. What? Oh.
So she gave one an awful feeling. Yes, an awfully nauseous feeling.
I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it's the only one of it.
Well,
yes.
This sphere of creation, as you said, Vaughn, so eloquently, that hangs a mote in a sea of darkness and a sea of nothing. Its membrane is so thin, it can be so easily broken.
But we've seen it.
But we know how to strengthen that membrane. We know how to seal it.
We know how to seal it.
Seal it away.
Open the eye. Yes. Speaking to us. He is always speaking to us. Signs, symbols, wonders. We stand on a line. Now there is no difference between life and death. Perhaps because I shouldn't be alive. It's madness that I should be alive.
Oh, no, of course not. Look, these are philosophical, academic, theological concepts, ideas. There is a very real difference, Vaughn, between life and death, I assure you. And you have made it out alive, and we need you alive if we are to close these gates, right, Carter?
Yeah, we should all be dead, Vaughn. Not just you.
Many times over. I did not think we were going to make it for the first time. I have been such a fool earlier to think. I went in fearless every single time, not even thinking about death, thinking that there's no chance that we weren't going to make it. And tonight, I thought for sure that
I thought it before we went in. I thought it while we were there, and it rose to the moment when Ho Fang, that devil, looked across in our direction and said, who has a problem with the rituals as we do them? And I thought, we're all dead. Brady and his commandos, like angels from the heavens, descended. We are blessed.
We have prayed to Saint Michael and he has provided.
Yes.
They are only the absence of light. They are the darkness, the absence, the privation. And all their works and all their rituals are just perversions of his sacraments. Their bloody deeds are their perverse Eucharist, and they themselves, he says, looking at the little casket with the radioactive material, they themselves have their own little fragment of the true cross. I need to sleep.
Yeah, there's got to be some booze on this junker.
And like, Marion just like looks like kind of wide-eyed at you, and it's like, yes.
All right, I'm going to see if this asshole had any hooch on here, and so I started looking around.
This is a perfect opportunity. Yeah. We'll cut to a cabin door being opened up, and we see a Soje Taro, and he's just kind of looking around the boat. This is the captain of the Japanese Navy. You know, he is checking things. He opens up the captain's cabin.
Poison darts.
It's filthy in there. There's like a dirty bed, and he's just kind of looking around, moving stuff around. He pushes some like crude pornography out of the way.
Okay.
And it's straight out of the book. And there are some liquor bottles, and he grabs one and pops it open, smells it, takes a swig, walks back out on the deck, and Jack Brady's sitting there, just like leaning against the side of the boat. Legs don't work. He's sitting there. And Taro looks down at him and is like, so you're Jack Brady. This guy that he's been looking for who knows how long. And Brady just looks up at him and nods. Taro takes a swig and hands Brady the bottle. Brady toasts him, drinks it. You guys come out.
Oh, thank God.
They're just sitting there, passing the bottle back and forth.
May we have a snort?
You drink it.
He hands it to Carter first.
Yeah.
The man with the plan.
just handing it around.
Yep.
Taking swigs. And then, feelings of utter exhaustion come over Dr. Walsh, at least. And I think we don't have to role play it out, but he wants to check, do what he can for Brady in the moment. I mean, he must be in enormous amounts of pain. I don't know if there's a first aid kit on the boat that has
first aid him up.
Whoever's got
like opium in it or something that
I got some first aid.
Let's have two of you who have the best first aid attempt some first aid on Jack.
Who's got what?
Okay.
You can do it. Both of you can roll, and if one of you succeeds, it will help.
I got a 38.
Yeah, I got a 50. So.
All right, both of you roll, and let's see if 2 successes would be better than none.
Sorry.
56.
You don't know what you're doing at all.
Oh,
56
no,
over 50. Yeah, I mean, this is he needs to get to a hospital.
He needs to go to a hospital.
Yeah.
But the first thing we're doing, Jack, as soon as we dock this ship. Which reminds me, and he looks at a Soje Taro and kind of around at you. Where do we dock it? Does this ship have any papers, licensing?
We could leave it at Ho Fang. He's not there.
Yes, and they are familiar with the ship. They would not suspect anything out of the ordinary if it just pulled up and docked, but then we'd have to get out of there rather quickly.
Why can't we just dock near wherever the closest hospital is to a dock?
The only reason I was thinking is, just the legal port kind of stuff.
Let them impound it. We're never fucking coming back here.
I know, but like, if they stop us there, who are you? Who are these people? Identification.
Why are
where
your legs
were
broken?
you? Exactly, like asking questions we don't want to
Covered
ask.
in fish blood.
Yeah.
So whatever. Let's just avoid an official dock, except for Hofang, which seems fine.
The river.
Yeah.
The Otaro's like, I looked through the cabin. It looks like it's a British registry. We could dump it anywhere, but there's a locked cabin door as well. I couldn't find the key, but everything else is pretty filthy.
We never searched Pinky's body. We didn't have a chance.
Yeah.
Locked door, you say?
Yeah, it's up front.
Get out of my way. Takes the bottle with him. I want to lockpick this fucking door.
Okay.
Do
Awesome.
it.
So confident with a 48.
Never stopped you before.
Look around. I don't even know if I've got my thieves' tools.
You hear that, and you just flung. You just
Yep.
bing. You just
Catch. Unfold.
bing, bing,
bobby
bing,
pin.
bing. The hairpin that bounces over to you.
Shit.
No.
No. We're all right. 42. 42 under 48.
You did it.
Yeah.
Got it.
You pop open the door, and whereas the rest of the boat is kind of like the crew quarters, at least, are filthy, this is like a nice, neatly appointed room. This must have been Sir Aubrey's.
This is where the good porn is.
This is the good. Not
That's
crude at all.
More clear who's
Classy.
who.
Pornos as far as the eye can see.
It's a much nicer room, and it looks like it hasn't been used in some time.
Okay. Yeah, enter.
You enter.
How to remove own rib.
I forget that this is the 20s. It's just wall-to-wall Tijuana Bibles in here.
I don't want this.
You look around. You don't even have to do a spot hidden because you have basically all the time in the world. But you do see some notes in a script that you now recognize as Sir Aubrey's, and it seems like he was looking for a new captain of the Dark Misters. He's like, Savoyard, Captain Savoyard has spent too much time near the meteorite. I may need to replace him if he gets too sick.
Wow.
Meteorite.
The casket. Oh my God, yes.
Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know
Metal
that
from the stars.
Metal
came from space.
To assault the heavens. To assault the heavens.
It must be poison. And that case keeps it from hurting us. Best not open it. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
I've got a friend who I haven't talked to in 25 years, but a friend of a friend in college. He went on to. He was studying nuclear engineering in college, and he went on to work in Los Alamos in New Mexico, right out of college. And I went down to visit him there one time, and we hung out. And his whole job, was designing and building cases to transport uranium.
Whoa.
Like wherever it needed to be transported. Like that was his job. And I was like, that is so
No
cool
crash.
and pretty high stakes.
Yeah.
Scary stuff.
Yeah, and they use these lead line.
We should just give it to
devices.
Taro and change the outcome of World War II.
Yeah, I had that exact idea
my
yesterday. We were
God.
talking about how are we going to get it out of here. I was like, or last episode, I was like, oh man, you could change the whole timeline.
Yeah.
Like
I was thinking about World War II, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is wild.
It is.
This technology that we don't know about. And
As you're looking through that and sharing that information, you hear "Whoa!" And if you go out to investigate, you see Taro vomiting over the side of the boat. Guys shouldn't be seasick. And he's like, oh, there's something in that engine room making me nauseous.
what was it? An odor? Smell?
I don't know. Just stay away from there. There's something. Ugh. It's like I don't usually get like this. Maybe this is
Perhaps that's why.
oil spilt or something is making me
Yeah,
dizzy.
we're just looking at this note.
Yeah. Hard not to draw the
yeah,
parallel.
Let's speed up the boat a little, huh?
Yeah, do you mind taking over?
All thrusters ahead, whatever the hell.
Taro wants to sit down. One of you takes over and just start humming along. The boat is, I don't know what knowledge you have of boats, but it's making a pretty good speed back towards Shanghai. Is there anything else you want to do here as part of this journey back? And is the plan just to kind of dump it either at Ho Fang's or just at like the nearest dock and just
Well, now do we have to be concerned about whatever the fuck is in the engine room?
I want to.
Yeah, wait, because how much time did Sojay spend in that room? How long was he in there?
where he just started throwing up?
Yeah.
Just a couple of minutes.
Shit.
He was investigating the engine room.
Okay.
He came out, he's like, maybe like an oil spiller in there, but it made me sick. Stay out of there.
I thought you would have been like 2 hours, and then I'd be like, okay, then I peek for 10 seconds.
And he's just kind of like checking all of the boat and seeing what's what.
I wonder if we... This might take a little bit of extra time, but I wonder if we don't take the extra effort to procure a smaller ship, a smaller motorboat of some such, that we can use to run out further off the coast, and if we don't intentionally sink this ship.
I was thinking about that too.
I don't know if we want anyone to find whatever's in that engine room, or any evidence.
Problem is, what if those fish people they can get down there?
God, the fish people. I forgot about the fish people.
Not me.
Well, sanity check.
Son of a bitch. Anyway, just a thought, like,
yeah, it's
as
tough,
my mind jumps forward to, like, here's an abandoned boat that they're going to then investigate.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be something that, makes people sick, kills people down there.
Yeah. We don't know much about safe radioactive material disposal.
I don't get bogged down in how we're going to properly and responsibly get rid of radioactive material.
We don't have to roleplay every jot and tittle of it, but you could like try to sink the Dark Mistress and
I would vote for trying to sink it, yeah.
And get to shore safely.
I mean, that's crazy. It's because it's like we either go to the British government with this isotope or whatever the fuck it is, or the Japanese government, who we are currently speaking to a liaison from right now.
It is tricky. This is meta, but it's like you're giving a really horrifying power to somebody.
Yeah.
You could change the history of
which
our
we don't
world,
know,
right?
which our characters don't know.
Change the timeline.
Like our characters don't know,
and the interesting thing is, like, how do you make that interesting? But what would our characters really do? Like, I think there's reason that Marion would be very hesitant about allowing a Sojay Taro to just walk off with the warhead.
Sure.
And I think he'd be fine giving it to the British.
Yeah,
but
he's not aware.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
the missile itself is virtually alien technology to us.
Yeah.
So,
but I think part of Fairuz would be like, nobody should have this.
100%. And I think that you could definitely talk Marion into that quickly.
Too powerful.
But what do we do?
Well, especially from our point of view, all we know it as is a means of bringing in elder gods or whatever, right? Like
poison.
we don't.
Yeah.
It's a poison.
Yeah,
I think Taro is going to see the box and ask you about it. Like, what did you find there?
All right, we told them. We were like, we in the last episode, we said we have the thing that they need to launch. They can't launch it without this.
I think in terms of what we know, I mean, if he's asked while Vaughn is conscious, it is a poisonous material.
It was a poisonous material extracted from a meteorite. It is wholly deadly. To have it even opened, I think, could kill all of us.
Like a highly potent nerve or mustard gas.
Well, then it shouldn't be in your hands. Give it
shouldn't
to me.
be in anyone's hands.
Give it to me, and I'll bring it back, and we'll take care of it.
No, Taro. Sorry, I cannot allow that.
You trusted me enough to give you artillery, and you can't give me this?
No one
will take care of it. I can't trust civilians to dispose of this. Give it to me. I'm highly trained. My superiors can take care of this. Just gonna dump it in a trash can and hope for the best?
Lead doesn't float, right?
No. I don't know that. You just throw it overboard?
You could just fucking send it.
You just huck it?
I mean, I don't want to do that without consulting everybody. But
I think it's the kind of thing that, like, you'd have to do as a character without any agreement from anyone
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
You just
Do it if you want to.
You could probably, as we are arguing, like, Dr. Walsh, you just found out that the dean of your university is part of these. What's to say that there's not a person in any government, in every government, that's part of these groups?
Exactly.
No one can be trusted.
Can you promise us, Taro, with absolute certainty that every single person in your military and your government would not weaponize this as to use militarily against other countries?
I can't give you that guarantee, but I can't go back to my superiors empty-handed either.
You could tell them the weapon was destroyed. That would be truthful.
Schematics, plans, something?
We have that.
Yeah, so I thought about this. I got this off air. I was like, can I see this for the first time?
Mm-hmm.
And my first thought was, can we give this to Taro, or can I give this to the British intelligence as like something to say like, the problem is not them. This is another thing we have to deal with, by the way.
Yeah.
By this episode, I feel like. But there's elements of this that are like, this is like an instruction manual for how to build something to kill a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
But missing some key factors. And it's also written in a language that you said was...
Yeah, but there's
That's
notes
right.
in English. Yeah.
That has notes in English, but they're
Lead
originally...
tungsten window.
Listen, we just fought a world war and we were your allies. Surely if there's another war, we'll be your allies again.
I can't see it happening any other way.
Give me the bomb schematics.
Troy.
He said organically.
You're changing history.
For real. Like,
Yeah.
Troy, I rolled a sleight of hand
Uh-huh.
roll, and I got a regular success.
Okay.
Take it from Fairuz.
I'm
Take
not holding
this
it. It's just there.
Sitting on the ground.
It's sitting there.
Surreptitiously
while we're like
pick it up.
arguing about
But
it.
yeah, you
So
could
stealth,
still
really? You're like
stealth it
stealthing
up.
your way
Well,
over
I can
there.
roll stealth if you want. It's also a
Tuesday,
success
I
if we
was gonna
can't.
say.
Yeah, it's still a regular success.
All right, so you're arguing about it or whatnot. You get over there,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this lead case with
Heavy,
some
right?
sort of radioactive material in it.
Yeah, and we're in the open ocean, sort of ish.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss it off the side. Well,
Tower's like, what are you doing?
that would be the stealth. Is that they don't? He doesn't even.
Oh, we don't even see it.
We just hear the splash.
Splash.
Oops, Butterfingers.
Turn and look. God, what have you done?
Nobody's getting it.
But we don't know if that could poison the
It's in
ocean.
the box. It's fine. What it won't do is mutate something into a giant 60-foot kaiju.
Oh,
Certainly
now
You
we're
just
in,
created
now-
Godzilla.
Yeah, now we're in the Godzilla
Menacing
timeline.
Frankenstein.
Godzilla's origin story.
You invented the fist bump and
Yeah,
Godzilla.
and
Godzilla. It's 29 years from now.
Carter is a
Dun,
beast.
dun, dun.
Oh my gosh, we see a lizard just swimming
Dun,
up
dun,
to the
dun, dun.
lead box.
Right.
Tiny little lizard.
Tiny little lizard nudges it open. Oh my God. So
Oh, dear
nothing.
God.
So I'm going to go back there and say that I've just been vacationing in Shanghai, looking after Jack Brady. They know about Brady. They know about all this. They don't know about Great Dragon Island. They don't know about what went down there, and you're going to make me go back with nothing. I regret ever working with
Why don't you just tell them about Great Dragon Island?
Yeah.
They'll find the remnants of the weapon. They'll know exactly what happened. Hopefully, they won't find fish people. And
Was there anything else that you found?
It's the weapon. They're looking for this weapon.
well, they've got the husk of it burning in a fucking pool of lava right now.
Right, but you were in another part of this volcano. Did you find anything?
We just found a bunch of Egyptian shit.
You have a bunch
was
of
a-
Egyptian shit.
It's a collection of Aubrey Penhues.
Go for it if you want.
This is crazy, though.
Shut them up.
Yeah, but you can start. It's weird. Like, I do feel weird about it. I feel like
Sure.
you could start a nuclear arms race, right? Like, if
Yeah.
the other option is like, give it to everyone.
You, Joe, know that, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a spy though, you could commit this to memory and give these schematics to your superiors too.
Or
I
destroy
pull out a small camera.
Looks like a pack of cigarettes.
Right out of 1960. 1955. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you what.
Yeah, it is straight. I'm trying to think, like, what does Marion know? I don't want to overthink it. Marion does not know this is a nuclear bomb.
This is crazy to Carter, by the way, because it's like, who's gonna fucking give a shit about any world politics when there's a fucking tail-headed black god like hanging over the entire cosmos? Like,
Yeah.
Ripping through the sky and killing everybody.
Yes. There are no nations anymore. There is no Jew or Greek, slave or free. There is only creation. Although, Carter, you have just sent that little packet back to the realm of Leviathan.
Well, it'll take him a while.
God.
You're struggling.
How smart are the fish people? Are they
Role-playing
goons or
games
are
are
they
hard.
like...
No, okay, so here, let me just talk it out for a second. There's, this is a schematic for a nuclear bomb. And as I'm looking at it, this is the first I've really had a chance to look at it. There is no missing information here. Maybe guidance, but like, this is giving you the exact chemistry that is required, that you need to have a radium bullet pierce into a plasma core of radium and with a boron shell. This is a nuke. You're making a nuclear bomb. And it's obviously Cardos know that. So then you could give it to Japan. You could give it to Britain. You could give it to both.
You destroy it.
Give it to no one.
We could light one of those matches from the
destroy it.
stumbling tiger and
Now
burn
let's
that
address it.
thing.
Let's say the easiest solution is destroy it or not mention it, or say whatever the weapon was is destroyed. Then you've got Taro wants something to go back with. If we just say like you're SOL, that's one thing. Another thing is like we could give him. I mean, he could argue that you have firm action. I mean, you know all the details about where they are, where they operate, what they're doing, and satisfy your superiors from the angle of you have this whatever potential
That was his initial
insurrectionist
mission
group.
anyway, was
right?
to just keep
you have this
tabs on this.
potential insurrectionist group, but I also feel bad as a player, just sort of like throwing Chang under the bus. I don't know, but it's it seems like he already knows that kind of stuff anyway, and so
And that's firm action is China's problem more than Japan.
We also don't know. I feel like
Right,
we're
but
under
they-
the assumption that if this thing goes off, it's less about countries fighting each other and more about inviting in a bloated woman or whatever.
For as far as Fairuz knows, that's just fucking a black magic recipe from with magic shit.
I hear what you're saying. Here's why I disagree with it, because it always, it's not just a gate. It mentions the gate, but it always says it is in conjunction with mass death.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it says that it is going to salt the heavens.
Yes.
And that just implies, mass destruction of land and people.
It's a poison bomb.
Right.
So it's not just a gate. It also says
Exactly, yes, but which is exactly why Fairuz would think nobody should have that. That should be destroyed. That in the hands of anybody who wants power is going to cause massive destruction on this planet.
Okay.
And nobody
what?
should
And
have
oops,
it.
here's a god.
Let me bring another thing up here, which I think is quite relevant. I still don't have this in the way that we're talking about this. I don't have it as a character. Only Fairuz and Vaughn know
Because
about
you guys
this.
grabbed
Yeah.
it.
We never said we discussed the particulars of it.
Maybe Taro and Marion are arguing about it in favor of
We've
you.
got
Yeah.
it in
Just
our
looking at
possession.
each other.
Yeah, and
Maybe
I'll
we
so I'll respond like you have firm action. You know now what they're up to, where they operate out of. You found Brady, and you know that
I need
this.
something more tangible than that.
I mean,
You can't just move into international waters and investigate this island. It's very complicated, especially
course.
as the threat has been neutralized.
but I mean, your superiors that you report to, they can't go based on your word, your eyewitness account of the things that you saw.
I feel like you're holding out on me. I feel like all of you are holding out on me.
I am certainly not. We have disabled this weapon. Fairuz assures me, right?
Yes.
Carter has now destroyed the trigger mechanism, I presume.
We risked our lives for this.
The power core, whatever powered this bomb. I'm sorry I cannot help you, Sergei. And I believe that you should... I think that you should be grateful. Grateful that we brought you, showed you exactly where this weapon was being constructed, and destroyed it for you.
How about some kind of a persuade roll here or something?
Yeah. Let's do a group persuade.
Group persuade.
Oh no.
With the
You go with
bonus.
the worst persuasion.
Also, the rest of that is still standing in the island.
All right.
Go to the island and
It's
get
like
it.
Chipped in the
You don't need to
lava.
bring your entire navy to investigate. Bring a small team, show them the remnants
Bring
of
a
what's left.
camera. That's always worked for us in the past.
Does
Say
anyone
group
have a
persuade with a bonus die?
Does anyone have a persuade lower than 10?
that's
Nope,
brutal.
10 is mine as
You
well.
haven't even chimed in, so I'm going to say between the three of you.
Great.
Okay.
I'm sort of
With a
like, just
bonus
gonna-
die?
Yeah. Because you're making good arguments and he's
Okay.
drunk.
Okay, that's true.
It's gonna linger
He's drunk. He's drunk.
We're all
and,
just drunk.
And
It's like a drunk bar conversation.
also
Just give me the bombs,
possible rage.
That's how we pictured it happening, but when you were actually watching, I was like, oh shit, I actually didn't mean to drop that in the water.
Also, he's possible radiation poisoning from or whatever else is from that.
It's in a lead-lined.
Right.
Not be.
Just some.
How'd you do? With your get under 10?
Nope.
Oh, you had a 10 too? Okay. 10 too. Okay.
No, I rolled super high
Uh-oh.
on both of those.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I think it's just the result of this is it soured your relationship with Taro. And so,
I don't understand. He found an entire secret compound. We gave him that.
With the weapon there.
He never saw the weapon. He never
But we
saw
just told
that it
him
was
that
really
we told
destroyed.
him everything that's in there. I don't understand why he can't
It
go
But
sounds
we don't
like he's
have
not
anything
trusting
for you
us.
because it's on the island.
I think you guys be friends, but don't be expecting help from the Japanese Navy anytime soon.
Which we may need down the line. You know, like
We'll find another navy.
we'll find another navy.
Yeah, I mean, it's tricky. Obviously, they're probably going to go investigate it, but that's going to take time to mobilize, and they're going to have to make calls
Sounds
to
like a
China
them
to make
problem.
sure it's okay. So it's just complicated. I think he gets the sense that you're holding out on him, and if you gave him something like schematics or whatnot, it would create a powerful ally, but also a potentially greater enemy down the line. If things ever sour between Japan and the rest of the world.
I mean, we have no concept of nuclear war
No.
yet.
No.
All we know, again,
I think you made the right decision.
this thing is related to, which is
But we do.
inviting.
Yeah. There's also the
all
added.
of these cultists, all of these people have been people in positions of power. So we cannot risk giving something like that to anybody, I feel like, because they have infiltrated everything.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this kind of a conversation.
No, me neither.
Well, you're sitting with those. Sitting there with those.
Nuclear disarmament convo.
Well, here's
Fascinating.
Here's what I'm going to do because I think it was worthwhile having that conversation.
You just create world peace.
I think so.
Guys,
And Godzilla?
we did it.
You've changed history. You've quantum leaped nuclear war. Let's from there kind of fast forward a little bit to a visual montage where we see the Dark Mistress pulling into this clandestine dock where Jack knows it's safe. He's got people there and transferring you to like another boat and sending the Dark Mistress out and like both boats like going alongside it. And then we see your new boat kind of watching the Dark Mistress sink.
Yes.
Nice.
You know, that's the safest option, knowing that there could be even more radioactive material. And all of you just sailing back, Taro parting ways, and you bringing Jack to a hospital. And, I think that maybe we see Choi Mei Ling arrive at a certain point, and you're watching from the window as they embrace in the hospital bed. And he's talking to her. He's holding her hands and telling her everything's okay. I'm going to be okay. You're going to be okay. Her feet are all bandaged up. How poetic. They both have fucked up feet.
That's why they first fell in love.
And we see him saying like, I need to talk to them. And so she steps out and says thank you to all of you. Thank you. Thank you. She leaves and Jack calls you in. I can't say I've had a hard time finding allies ever since I parted ways with Roger and the expedition. Mr. Moo provided safety for me and from action sacrificed many of their number to help bring this mission to completion. But what you've done is more than I could have ever hoped for. Just want to say thank you. I had hoped to continue on to Egypt, Kenya, and Australia, And damn it, I will, once these things work again. But, in the meantime, what's your plan?
What is our plan? I for one am intent on closing these gates, sealing these wards.
Good, because you're not an intern anymore, buddy. Welcome. I mean, I didn't even check with everybody else. Usually I don't have to. That was your initiation. Great work.
But as far as that goes, I don't know where to start.
Well, there are 3 seals, or 3 wards that need to be put in place. One was in Kenya, one is in Egypt, and the third is in Australia.
That's right, somewhere in Western Australia.
And that's where Houston was, right? Houston was sending letters.
Houston was sending, and wasn't there something with the prototypes not working?
Yes.
The shipments, something being wrong with it, and so they had to use the prototypes, and so there's something still...
The vision for that cursed machine came from Houston down in Australia, yes.
And a bat god.
The father of all bats.
Bat daddy.
Bat dad.
Another mask.
Just a hop and a skip from here. I say we hit Australia. How do they say it down there? Down under? God.
Down under?
Nar.
Listen,
I mean, think of the accents we'll hear.
Oh, yes, won't that be charming?
All the characters we'll meet.
We have to get Troy to roleplay Australians. Oh, this is going to be great.
Jack says, listen, destroying the rocket, taking out Sir Aubrey in the Order of the Bloated Woman, that's one thing, that's very important. But as long as these cultist sects still survive, whatever god they're trying to call can still come. When I first met you and took the metal of you, I'll be honest, I didn't think much. But now, I believe you are the only thing stopping this from happening. I'll help in any way that I can, and as soon as I can join you, I will. But in the meantime, good luck in Australia. And we'll be back right after this break.
Do the didgeridoo, baby. And it work, please.
We're back. I want to always thank our sponsor for this season, Chaosium. Be sure to head to chaosium.com. Use code TFC2 for 15% off your orders. What are you doing if you're not playing this game? You're not going to play it. You're not going to have as much fun as we do.
That's a terrible way to sell
Well,
that.
you should try.
It's a crazy thing to say.
Don't let me discourage you. You should at least try.
Yeah. What do you want to be? Some sort of numbnuts? Some sort of bozo?
You can try to be
Use
us.
the code.
And at 15% off using code TFC2, you'd be crazy not to try. You're not
Prove me
going to
wrong,
succeed.
kids.
You have dealt a great blow to this global cult of Nyarlathotep. You have destroyed Sir Aubrey's rocket. You have stopped the Order of the Bloated Woman. You have stopped the Cult of the Bloody Tongue in New York. You have stopped the, God, I can't even remember. Was it the Order of the John Jamsky in England?
In England? What were they called?
The Order of the Black Pharaoh?
That's what I thought.
yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
Brotherhood of the Black
Brotherhood of the
Pharaoh.
Black Pharaoh in
It's hard to keep
England.
straight what's an order, what's a brotherhood,
Yeah.
what's a
Yeah.
sect.
If I started a cult, it would be the Order of the John Jamsky.
The Order of the John Jamsky. The Brotherhood of the Black Pharaoh.
Go birds.
Go birds.
Go birds.
That'd be saying.
However, As
He's
long,
worshiping that Cthulhu.
as long as there are strong cults still in effect trying to open gateways in Kenya, somewhere in Egypt, somewhere in Western Australia, the threat is real and it must be stopped. And the four of you are set to try and save the world. Jack Brady is now out of the picture, at least for now. This is his mission that he is giving to you now that he is incapacitated. Maybe you'll see him again.
Yeah. He's
Maybe
in
he'll pull a
his
Chang.
own recovery phase.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But now you get to enter your recovery and development phase.
Woo, cash and prizes. Here
Man,
we go.
there are some good
Get ready
cash
for
and
disappointment.
prizes. Yeah.
I know.
When-
Time to improve by 1 point.
By
If
1
you
point.
succeed,
Yeah.
check. First, you got to roll, right? To see if you.
Right.
Yeah. There's
Get
a lot.
over?
There's a lot going on here.
Although-
There's a lot of different things. Now,
Yeah, lot to do.
here's the thing. I asked you guys when we wrapped the first 10 episodes that we did 5 months ago, like, where do you want to go next? Just like I asked you at the end of England, you said Shanghai. I was like, all right, I'll start prepping Shanghai. I was like, okay, I think we're going to finish Shanghai before the end of the season. I'm not sure. I want to get ahead. And you guys said Australia. Geographically, it makes sense. Look at this awesome handout from the good people at the H.P. Lovecraft Society. You can
a map.
see that, like, that is the closest
Yeah.
place to
I
go.
didn't mean to be.
You're such a dick.
What did he say?
I
He
didn't.
goes, "Oh, a map." What's the matter with you?
Cool map.
How dare you?
It is a
Yeah,
cool
I mean,
map.
yeah. I mean, it looks like a map.
This is the map showing principal travel
Look, they're
routes
doing everything else is amazing. I can make fun of a map.
to and from Australia.
Oh, so cool.
You guys are super close. I
Oh,
mean,
those
that,
routes.
that
Okay,
makes the
yeah.
most sense before you head over towards Africa. So, yeah, you can.
I really wanted to role play a boat ride for 3 months.
Right.
Yes.
Now, there's a couple different things. You obviously have 12 sanity.
Yes.
That's going to change.
We're gonna
but
deal with
you, you are also indefinitely insane. You have a chance to up all of those skills that you've checked over the first 15 episodes. Well, actually, there was a sidetrack scenario. Anyways, let's talk about sanity rewards. It is a juicy sanity reward sesh. So,
Let's go.
if Hofang has been neutralized, grant each investigator plus 1d6 sanity points. I'd say he's been neutralized. Now, you did not, in George R.R. Martin style, you did not see him die for sure,
Who?
Hofang. But it seems like he's been neutralized. Give yourself a d6.
D6 San.
D6
Right now?
san
Okay.
right now.
Two,
2
not
points.
great.
Yep,
Rolled a
two.
1.
Two here, two.
What'd you get there, Ross?
Two.
2, okay. High, could have got a 6.
Yep,
If the
thanks.
order,
God, I rolled a
Yeah, thanks a lot.
1.
if the order of the bloated woman has been broken up or eliminated, I think they've at least been broken up.
Come on.
You've dealt a crushing blow to
That's what I
them.
was
Killed
talking about.
multiple
You're gonna,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
are going to hate this whole rest of the set because you're just going to keep rolling those.
Add 1d4 sanity points.
Okay. Okay. 3.
3.
Well, that's good.
Okay. 3s are cool.
Also 3.
Ooh.
1.
I
Joey
told
Jojo.
you. I told you.
All right, let's keep it rolling. Saving Choi Mei Ling from certain death.
Did
We
that.
did it.
Add 1d4. We got to see her
Okay.
in that little Shanghai epilogue.
Two.
Okay, another 3.
4. There you go.
See,
We
it all
battled
balances
back.
it out.
We battled back.
Another
Okay.
3 for me on that.
Had you left her to die or not save her, you would have lost 1d6.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Because we talked about, maybe it was off air, but we talked about like, dude, like we just gotta like not get so wrapped up in Choi Mei Ling. Like this is not related to
Considered it.
Except
stop. Yeah,
Jack was so focused on
Yes,
getting
yes.
her back.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like, maybe
But
he
once
wouldn't
we
have
knew,
helped
once
us.
we knew Firm Action was doing this, and we had him, kind of on our side, she didn't really have to live to do this against the island, against Dragon Island, which is interesting. It just goes to show
Yeah.
you could make that choice and still
Rewards
get to
and
the same place.
consequences, yeah.
Yeah, but you would have
does
lost.
Jack
sanity.
show up and
Yeah.
take out Ho Fang
Right.
and sacrifice himself? You know,
Yeah, it's interesting.
maybe not. And maybe
Yeah.
Choi Mei Ling
Yeah.
is the one being her arms being severed and whatnot.
Yikes.
Destroy. Oh, this is a good one. Destroying or preventing the correct detonation of the rocket.
Yes.
Get 1d8.
Oh, come on!
Please,
Sanity
oh,
points.
please.
Please.
I know this could be
You
sad.
need this one.
Do me right.
You need this one.
Do me
Vaughn.
right.
D8. Come on, Ross.
7.
Yes! Vonsky! Be happy for him, even if you roll a 1.
And a 1 for me.
7.
Oh!
Nice.
Whoa, that was a big one.
That's huge.
Right.
I got a 5.
Okay, hey. That's great. The one, at least it went to the one with the most.
I don't. This is going to be up to full by the time I'm out of here.
We were so much more effective here in dismantling like every aspect.
Oh, this is insane. Yeah. If Carl Stanford has been neutralized, Ho Fang's guest that left that little book,
in the puddle.
he has been neutralized. He is down at the bottom of that pool.
His name's Carl Stanford.
Carl Stanford, yeah.
We heard that name came up
Yes.
after the fact.
Yeah.
Oh, because we saw it was a letter to him.
Yeah, the book was.
Oh, that's
yeah. I'm happy telling you now, and he is part of the H.P. Lovecraft lore. He's a very infamous H.P. Lovecraft character.
Oh, cool.
That some people even remove from Mask of Nyarlathotep, but I'm like, no, this is too cool to have this guy in here.
Yeah.
Sorry, he's not in any more of those stories.
Why?
Because they're like, why is he even in here?
Because they think it's cheesy?
They think it's weird. I see
Like
why.
an Easter
When
egg?
you read it, you'll be like, oh yeah, I guess you don't need him. But to me, it was too fun that he has this crazy powerful ally. And, he's the one that's like torturing Choi Mei Ling to try and find out where Jack Brady is.
Who's torturing Choi Mei Ling if you take him out?
It could be just another
you make up an
cult.
NPC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goon.
But like
A goon.
this guy,
Goon.
he had a 200 power, which means all of his spells automatically hit each of you. So that's why
unless a
I
bullet
didn't even
his
have
That's
this.
fun to run.
That's
fun to
Wow.
run.
Cast
I'm like,
fucking
there's no
revolver.
way I'm not going to play Carl Stanford
Yeah.
because he's neutralized. Get another 1d6.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
Oh, I had no idea. This is awesome.
Yeah, this is way better
Five.
than.
Let's go.
There you go.
Five.
Oh,
There you go, buddy.
three, okay.
You're back, baby.
Respectable.
Let's see. 3. I'll take it.
Okay.
Very good.
Had you fled China with a rocket undamaged, you would have lost another d6. You don't that.
I'm already at my max sand now.
Which is what?
94.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
That's
Wow.
illegal.
Oh, that's right, because you can't go any
That's why
higher
I'm
'cause
trying to
of
read all the
mythos.
freaking books. I'm like, I want to lose some
power
shit.
Is 93?
Wow.
So any more sanity,
His sanity's
can she
ni-
divide equally
My
amongst
power
the three of us?
is 50.
Just like spread out.
Sanity is
amongst
always
the-
equal to power.
All right. Now,
Maybe you went up.
I think that's where it starts. there.
Starts. Maybe you
Your
bumped
max
it up.
is always 99.
Yeah.
You
You can go, but then it lowers as you increase
Oh,
Cthulhu
yeah.
mythos.
Yeah.
and you pumped it. Okay, cool.
all right.
So I'm like, give me every book to read.
Wow.
I will.
You can take it.
Yeah.
All right.
Dark Knight.
Up to interpretation?
Yeah,
I'd like to argue, please.
I'm interpreting some of these
What's
here.
this one that we're at now after Carl?
Oh, he's trying to. There's probably one that says "Take lose sanity."
This is interesting.
Oh, really? There's going to be lose?
That's happened before.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
We saved a woman's. I'm going to talk about this every fucking season. Saved a woman's life and lost sanity.
Well, is that because she turned into an animal? Or
Yeah.
something?
But then she turned
Yeah.
back. I think didn't she? How
It
did we
was
do?
an unwinnable thing. You killed her, but that was
Oh,
the
yeah, we
only
killed
way to
Yeah.
Yeah.
save
we saved
the,
two
the
children.
entire village.
That's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's
lost
22.
sanity.
All right, well, let's do this. For defeating that giant thing that fell into the magma, give yourself a d6.
That's all you, baby.
Yes. Awesome. And Vaughn. He hit
Oh my
the
goodness.
crit.
Oh, another 5.
Oh,
Six!
Fonsky!
What is
Yeah.
it? A D6? Is it a D6?
A d6, but you don't get any more. No.
Yeah, no, I just want to.
Dr.
Yeah, but
Merriman
what'd you
Wesley
roll?
Walsh has never been more
What?
sane.
What'd you roll?
One.
Okay.
All right, now,
I'm only counting them up because if we lose, I need
Yeah,
to know
yeah.
the total.
yes, then that's fair.
Already.
Yeah.
I don't like this change in tone, Troy. What
Well, because there's a lot unknown to you guys of what actually happened once you ran out of the cave. So I'm going through in my head what I think actually happened. There is something there that would give you a plus 1d20, but I just don't think you get it.
Okay.
I don't think you get it. And there's
Why not?
something that
Why
you
not?
would get a d4 and then basically
One
those,
d20.
those guys with the things on their head.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, those were slaves. For letting them die, you lose a d4.
Uh-huh.
But rather than make you lose a d4, you get a d4 for killing some of the trident guy.
Fish book.
So
Yeah.
I'm just equalizing those.
Okay,
You don't
okay.
lose or you don't gain. I just can't give it the d20 because the creature that you there's no
Yeah,
way.
You have to
didn't save
destroy
the-
the
we didn't save
pool
them.
creature?
The pool creature.
Also,
Yeah.
I'm
It was
not.
it was a Shoggoth.
Oh, why did I not think of that? What a dummy.
Yeah, and
How
the
did I
little
miss that?
bits that were on their head were pieces of the Shoggoth.
Yeah.
And so what happens is like that giant thing that was holding it is known as a Shoggoth Twisha. So a deep one can become a Shoggoth Twisha. So it becomes sort of one with the Shoggoth and can mind control.
Is that why he was
all of
holding
the
the thing?
slaves,
He was
yeah.
holding the sludge.
But if
in
it gets
his hand.
distracted for more than like 5 minutes, those blobs begin eating through the heads of the slaves.
Holy
And so
God.
by killing it, all of them died. So I'm just going to neutralize.
You could just say the rocket
that.
fell into the Shoggoth.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you definitely, I think the Shoggoth is strong
God,
enough
I was
to
survive. I was so into it, and
Also,
I
just
did not even
for-
think of the
Oh,
Shoggoth.
right.
I didn't realize they were just a puddle.
Just for the audience clarification, I'm not adding them up beyond 94 and then subtracting. I'm just doing this just so I know what we're rolling for my notes. And then, but once I hit the max, it's staying there. And then if we lose, then I subtract from that.
Great. Well, that's it. That's those are your rewards.
Okay.
So where did
shit.
that leave each of you?
I'll
Obviously,
take it.
you're at 94.
Yeah.
I have more than I started with.
Wow.
In this, Yeah, so I ended up with 70. I'm at 70.
I think that I'm back to where I was when I arrived in Shanghai. because
Really?
My total is I received 23 points of sanity from everything we've done, which
That's
added to my score of 12 gets me to 35, which I think is about
I think that's where you're at.
And that's
Yeah.
before you've even done like care options, which can increase that even further. 35, you'll live forever.
Very interesting. Well, okay,
Wow.
now this is making a little. I think I probably said this in episode 1 of this season. This is making more sense to me, like how a character could do all of this.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that after each big development phase, you get sanity rewards. That's cool.
high risk, low reward.
I mean, a lot of the reason why Fairuz does reckless shit is I'm trying to whittle this down.
Yeah, and Margot had very high sanity as well.
Yeah,
so they
I
could
think
kind of
Margot had
elevate
higher
her.
sanity than me.
So, all right, so that is that. Now let's look at the skills that you've checked off since the end of the last sidetrack scenario. I think both you and Michael have been on top of this. Here's what you need to do. You need to roll on each of those skills that are checked on your sheet. And if you roll above the skill, so you want to fail, just like a luck roll, you gain a D10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the higher skills
The harder to.
are going to be harder. However, if you increase any skill beyond 90, you get 2d6 more sanity.
Counting 90? There's 90,
90 and above. 90 and above, representing like mastery of a skill.
Potentially doable for me on
Boost your
roll.
sanity. So,
All right.
talk me through this. What are some skills that you're rolling through? We don't have to go through each
Terrific.
person individually, but
I'll
This
say
is the part I hate the most.
Yeah, I
I
know.
definitely got to click off swim, saving Vaughn,
That's
and
right.
that,
Yeah,
and
that's
that was
cool.
at a 20. So I'm hoping that I don't roll like I do with my luck rolls.
I don't have anything terribly exciting here. Nothing's going to get to 90.
I get to try to bump up occult, which was a 5, because I randomly rolled under a 5 when we were doing it.
And is it adding you roll a d10 to add to
yeah,
see?
if you fail the roll, add a
Sweet.
d10.
So I got 6 points to my swim.
I think I checked track because I think I was maybe this was when I was pursuing Taro initially. I maybe rolled insanely well to do that. I think that's why that's checked. But in any case, that was a wild success because I only have the base in track 10, and so I was like, obviously this is going up. And then I rolled a 6.
Oh, you got
damn it.
16 track. Oh, you rolled
No.
6. Oh,
Yeah, so
nailed it.
don't go up.
damn it.
Succeeded.
Yeah, I'm really curious if you get a 90, because I would allow you, if you got multiple 90s, to keep rolling those 2d6s. You're
All right.
more mastery, the more chances.
Okay.
Fuck!
And if you fail, you go up by a D6. Is that
But
right?
D10.
D10.
Yeah, fail, go up by a D10.
I rolled
God
100
damn
on my
it!
What if you fumble?
Finally.
You get more?
If you fumble, give yourself 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Shit. Oh, that means I get plus 10 in occult.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
Very nice.
I think that's fun. If
I
you
just rolled
fumble-
a 99 on mechanical repair.
All
Okay,
right.
what was mechanical repair? Was it
14.
Yeah, so yeah, as long as it's lower than 50, any 96 to 100 is a fumble.
All right, I got a +5 to my stealth.
That's I'm sort of I don't think that's the actual rule, but I think that's a fun house rule.
Guess who just got a 9 and flail?
Nice.
Yes, I just fumbled. I rolled a 100 over my spot hidden, so that now goes up.
Oh,
that's
nice.
a great one
That's
to get a
that's
10
the
in.
essential Call of Cthulhu skill, and so now my spot hidden is 85.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
oh, that's great.
Pretty close to the
We
max.
have the same one, yeah.
That is awesome.
All right. Let's see.
Nora, did you get over your spot hidden? That's going to be hard.
No, I did not.
Oh,
So
man, I
that
can't believe-
stays the same.
That's awesome.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Although, okay, my handgun's a 77 and I rolled over that, so my handgun increases
Oh God, help us.
by 1 point.
By what point? Okay, 78.
Damn it.
Oh,
Good year.
Brutal. Okay. After I took that amazing shot at what was the name of the wizard again?
Carl Stanford.
After I shot Carl Stanford, made that success, I was like, great, handgun's going up for sure. 20. I rolled an 11.
Oh, the dice give it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Carl Stanford's in that Arkham horror game too. The
Oh,
yeah.
game.
Oh, he's
That's
in
fun.
Right.
Carl Stanford. Very cool.
Did you hit anything? You were
climb
giving a
roll.
shit-eating grin over there.
No, this is just all horrible.
It's
So,
all-
handgun, library use, listen, occult, persuade, the spot hidden. All. I succeeded on the roll. I just rolled like teens on every single one of them.
I know. I'm rolling under 10 on so many of these.
So I fumbled on mechanical repair and bumped that up. And then I'm trying to remember what mechanical repair was. Was that the cat monster scene? Was that where I used mechanical repair? I can't remember.
No.
Anyway, and then I increased Chinese. Which I had talked to you off air about. I basically pitched, getting the Commandos to fight the big fish monster. Could that be a check mark for Chinese? And you said yes,
even though it was a power roll.
And I failed that, and I rolled a 9, so that I increased my Chinese a bunch. But
Yes.
Great. So I think I did it all. Everything went up. About half the things I rolled went up, but in particular that spot hidden. My fast talk went up a little bit.
oh,
Nice.
nice.
which is always handy. And my listen went up by 3. I think I made that awesome rifle shot. Could I roll on my rifle? I think.
Yeah, if you succeeded on the
Yeah,
rifle,
yeah,
So
that's right.
Probably just forgot to check in.
Oh, great. I rolled an 82 over 70.
Nice.
10.
A real
Nice.
rifleman on rifle?
Yes.
Wow, so now you have an 80 in a rifle?
My rifle skill is now 80.
That is awesome.
Crack shot.
You guys going to
Nice.
survive this entire campaign.
Wow.
So you got my biggest things, because I succeeded in most of them in increasing, but a lot of them just by like a couple of points. So the highest one was a +7 to climb from climbing over for the Hofang's compound wall, a 10 to occult, and a 6 to the swim.
Nice.
Okay,
Awesome.
I just rolled 2 points over my Latin skill, which I checked. The always handy.
Well, hey,
Latin skill.
you've got a copy of the Necronomicon in Latin that no one is reading right now.
Oh, that sounds like something Vaughn should definitely do.
Oh yeah.
Great. My Latin skill is now 47.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was like, I wonder if Vaughn speaks Latin. He does.
I couldn't do the ones I cared the most about. Charm. Brawl was the one I had a chance to go up to 90.
Oh,
Couldn't do it.
Oh man.
But got the aforementioned 9 in flail. So my nunchucks are at a 32.
That's
Awesome.
amazing.
Love
With
that.
it. Lots,
and you could train that again on the boat if you want to
I'm
get that
going
up even.
to. And then I'm going to get one of those like pamphlets that they had in Kung Fu Hustle that they just like read. I got 5 more in locksmith, so I'm actually above 50% on that one. So
Better than
the
average.
cockiness has gone up.
An above average
The
locksmith.
best though is I got a 10 in stealth, so I'm up to a 74 for stealth.
Oh, that's great.
Wow,
Nice.
you failed stealth?
Ghost.
I got above it. Yeah, I had a 60 something.
So nobody went above 90 in anything.
No. Got close on that spot hidden, but
Yeah.
Okay.
5 points shy.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay.
I can't believe I failed my spot hidden one. Like I've rolled under.
That was
yeah.
your chance at a
That was
90,
my-
right?
yeah.
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 All right. So actually, it would be really hard for you to get above a 90 in spot hidden because you
Would
would
now.
to fail on the 85.
Yeah.
You did. Okay. So it could happen. That's why it's such a juicy bonus, 2d6. It's really hard to get a skill above 90. So you get that little bonus. All right. There's a lot of sort of business here that we need to do. So I'm gonna kind of hand wave when this happens, but we're gonna round out the session today talking about different things you might want to do to get even further sanity help, especially for Vaughn, who is not only indefinitely insane but also still very delicate
Pretty low.
on
Pretty low.
the sanity timeline here. But there are a couple other things. When you get on this boat, and if you want to tie up loose ends in Shanghai, I'll give you time to do that. But when you get on the boat, you're going to get another 1d3 sanity just for the boat voyage, okay? And you have a chance to learn new skills on the boat voyage from Shanghai to Australia. What you will need to do is a power roll. If you succeed on that power roll, you can either add 1d4 points to 2 skills of your choice.
Any skill.
any skill, or learn a new skill, which is 1d10 plus 1 to a skill. You know, if you tell me how you're doing it and it makes sense.
But it has to be a skill that or is it at the base level that we've never
Yeah, at the
increased?
base level plus 1d10 plus 1. So a minimum of 2. You know, and the options they give is if you're doing skeet shooting from the stern, you can up your firearms. Fencing lessons from if you take a nice ocean liner. Daily gymnastics practice can improve your climb, dodge, or jump. So you have some options. I don't know if it's either or if you can do both, but we'll figure that out. It says to increase a current skill, and this is straight out of Masks, to increase a current skill where points have previously invested, or to learn a new skill. Yeah, so it's one or the other. You have to succeed in a power roll, which exemplifies the dedication and willpower of the character in devoting time to learning.
Okay, so you get more, assuming you succeed the power roll, you then, if it's a skill that's untrained, you get more points towards it than if it's a skill that you have trained. Right? Is that the gist of it?
You basically can get
You roll the same thing.
a plus 1d10 plus 1 to a skill that a new skill, or 1d4 to 2 skills. So you could roll 2 4s, or you could roll a 1 on the 1d10.
So you can't game the system and get to 90 on a skill that you're already good at. Got it.
Right, yeah. But you could, and probably should, both of you try to use your spot hiddens. You definitely, you're what, 86 or
85.
Oh, yeah. So you can't do it.
I'm at 85 too, yeah.
Yeah, that would get you, highest would be 89. Okay, so let's just do that. I want to, even if you're going to tie up stuff in Shanghai, I just don't want to forget about this little bit of housekeeping. So everybody give me a power roll.
Oh boy.
And get under.
Yeah. Succeed at a power roll.
Now it's fucking rolling high.
Yeah. My power was always low. As I think I always interpreted this as a result of the sort of scatterbrained nature of dilettante von Villiers. So I rolled a 94 over 35. He does not have focus at this moment.
I rolled a 93 over 50.
Oof.
I'm thinking about spending half of my remaining luck.
Can you do that?
Succeed on this power roll.
Wait, can you do that?
I would allow it, yeah.
I rolled a 64 over 50.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Thinking about spending 14 luck to succeed on this. I think the luck can come back. The skill points you can't get anywhere else. Really.
Yeah. I
think I'm going to do it.
Oh, if we can do that, I'm totally doing that.
Yeah, absolutely. For them,
So I am down to 15 luck.
Okay. We'll almost certainly get that back next session.
I'm down to 31.
Okay. And then choose if you want to do a D4 to 2 skills or a D10 plus 1. And the base chance on some of these skills is like 10 or 15. So you could get a max of like 27 or 12.
Yeah. Yeah, this is interesting. Man, what to go
and then
with?
And then for both of you, tell me what's happening on the boat, even though we're going to move back and forth through time.
I'm gonna go super practical here. I think I'm just gonna go with handgun. And I think I'll do like skeet shooting off the side of the boat.
The dinner plates from the
Yes, exactly.
Sorry, we need those.
So I'm gonna split it between handgun and spot hidden. How do you train spot hidden on a boat?
I spy with my little eye something that is blue.
So how to train
Carter will hide little things around the boat, and you have to find them.
Well, maybe you get a new prescription.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. He gets new glasses.
You meet an optometrist aboard.
All right, let's see how good these glasses are. Spot hidden goes up 2.
Okay,
all right, that's fun. And then
let's find some glasses in the lost and found.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see a little tiny bit better.
Let's see if we get anything for the handgun from practice. Another 2.
Okay.
2 and 2.
2 and 2.
It's nice to improve skills.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I think this makes sense for Fairuz that she rolled under because she would be spending all of this time reading any of the material.
Sure.
Yeah.
And also spending time with your honey.
Yeah.
No, Carter.
Got a 1 in locksmith.
Oh, no.
Just practicing with Fairuz's bobby pins when she wasn't
Did you
looking.
buy a bunch of locks at the store before you left Shanghai?
Yeah.
Where are all my bobby pins going?
Where are all my bobby pins going?
I don't know. I haven't seen them.
Great.
They
And
magically
then-
appear only when he needs them.
No.
Bink, bink.
One in flail.
Oh.
No.
Fucking nunchucks.
It's hard.
You know, you
Nunchucks
gotta
are hard.
get your sea legs before you.
Right.
We got 33 now?
33.
That little Larry Bird and nunchucks.
Got a Larry
Yeah.
Bird.
Larry. Known nunchuck enthusiast, Larry Bird.
This is why this
Pick
is
from French
both
Lick.
my favorite and least favorite part of the entire
The
game
development
is
phase.
this shit.
It represents
so
hope.
can you give me a ballpark of how many you've done?
Of these?
Yeah, development phases in the
It's got to be
campaign.
the fourth, maybe?
Yeah, that feels
Did
right
we
to
do
me.
that many?
We have not done that many.
Off the top of the dome
did
here,
not, yeah.
after Peru,
Yeah.
Yes.
okay, I think in the middle of the Harlem, America thing, there was a sidetrack scenario where we did
Yes.
End of America,
Oh,
middle of London,
Right.
twice in
after
London,
the werewolves.
Right.
and then after Shanghai, and then you did a side
in middle of Shanghai.
middle of Shanghai. So this is your 8th
Oh,
development.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was like
My numbers
it's
are so
more than
shitty.
just the
7
end
or
of
8.
the season.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. I mean, that's the risk reward of those sidetrack scenarios. I do a development phase after that, and you get a little boost, which is fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
It was fun.
All right, so another little bit of housekeeping. Some of you are reading some tomes, and
Yes.
some of you
Yes.
have made some, at least finished some initial readings of said tomes. So, let's start with Feyruz. Feyruz, you finished an initial reading of the narcotic manuscripts.
Yes.
But that is going to take some time to completely finish. You, let's see, it looks like you also finished a reading of Africa's Dark Sex back in the day, where you learned
Yep.
the spell Create Simba, which is
Mhm.
to create a zombie from a dead person. And then you began your initial study of Song of the Jinn. I think at this point we can say that you have finished your initial reading of this. You speak Arabic, right?
Yes.
All right. I want you to lose 1d4 sanity.
Nothing.
Hey.
Drop in the
Finally.
bucket.
One second.
Finally.
To Feyruz?
4
4.
4 points. I'm so excited.
Yes.
All right. And you gain 1 in Cthulhu Mythos.
Wow.
Sweet.
Okay. And so at some point, you will finish study of that and gain more Cthulhu Mythos, probably lose more sanity, but maybe get access to some cool information. And one thing that we really haven't done that I want to explore, if not for the rest of the season, certainly next season, is when you encounter something that you don't understand, be it a symbol, be it a mythos monster, you can always roll against the tomes that you have. And you have a chance. Each of these tomes have what's known as a mythos rating. So there might be a tome that has a 15% mythos rating, and you can be like, what is this? You can roll against the tome, and if you roll under 15, I can tell you a little bit more like, oh, you know what? That was a Shoggoth.
Interesting.
So that's something to think about. Feel free to look more in the Keeper Handbook about tomes if you want to dive into that. But you, sir, have 2 Chinese manuscripts / scrolls that you got from Ho Fang's Teak Cabinet. One of them is going to take a while to read, so I'm going to say that you cannot finish your initial reading of that. But
What is it called? I want to write it down. I didn't write it down before.
the one that you are that's going to take longer to work on,
What was it called?
the Rillier text commentaries,
Oh, good.
right?
How do you spell that?
You bet.
R'_Lyeh. That one,
The really what?
Rillier text commentaries.
Text comment.
Thomas Guide to Relay.
And you said that's going to take 4 months.
Lonely Planet Guide
That's going
to
to
Relay.
take. I'll let you know when you finish your initial
I'm Rick
reading,
Steves.
and when you finish the initial reading, I can give you an idea of how long it's going to take. But that could take a year to finish it. It's pretty juicy. Whereas the Tale of Priest Quan, I'm going to say that you have finished your initial reading of that, so you will lose 1d6 sanity.
Uh-oh.
I lose 1d6 sanity. 6.
Oh,
Damn.
well,
Damn.
the good news is you gain 1 in Cthulhu Mythos.
Okay.
And keep in mind, just as I didn't mention this, Noura, but when you gain Cthulhu Mythos, make sure you reduce your max sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
will
Am I able to do that from here, or
You should be able to. If not, we can take a look at it between sessions. But I think your max was 94, so now it'll be at
Yeah. Oh, somebody did it because it's at 93 now.
Oh, Michael's on it. Okay, so that is what we're going to do with that. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what you're reading. Okay, so it is this. It's like this Tale of Priest Quan is a scroll woodblock printed on mulberry, hemp, and rag paper, and was stored in a hollowed out piece of bamboo, sort of adorned with faded yellow velvet. And your initial readings of it, you realize that it's talking about the rituals of the Order of the Bloated Woman. It mentions a powerful aid to the priest, a friend called the Great-Faced Lion. It mentions a black sphinx, which if you discuss with your friends, they saw images of like black pharaohs and sphinx-like creatures. It talks about the cult of the Black Pharaoh, so there may be more information in there that will be helpful should you find your way to Egypt at some point. So it's talking about these rituals. And another thing, once you finish an initial reading of a tome, you have the ability to try and learn a spell from it if spells exist. And now that you've done
this
that,
is all I wanted. This is what I wanted to say. Where you're like wrap things up, I was like, I think I've never had this before, but I think after the run-in with Aubrey Penhew, after the wave, and then after the fish monster and everything, I think Marion is not going to be like, I must not learn anything about. He's like, I want to learn to cast spells to defend ourselves or use spells against these fucking people.
Yeah.
It's obviously extremely powerful. And I want to learn to do it.
yeah, and you can learn stuff from Song of the Jinn as well. Once you've finished an initial reading of the book, you can choose a spell to study. So I can tell you some of the spells that are within. And learning a spell can take hours, days, weeks, months. Usually they say 2d6 weeks. It's up to me. And you can kind of split up your time. It doesn't have to be dedicated study every single day, but the success is not automatic. You make a hard intelligence roll to try and learn the spell. If you fail the roll, you have not learned the spell. You can ask to push the roll, but must justify doing so. So, for example, you might lock yourself away in isolation until the spell is memorized and to push it, which may take you out of a plan that you had for the night. So different things like that. But I will go over between sessions what some of your options are and tell you, and you can try and learn a spell.
Come on,
I can't wait.
Now you have magic points, none of which have been used throughout this adventure. There are certain things you could have interacted with, even in Shanghai, where I would have been remove a magic point. But when you cast spells, not only do you use magic points, but sometimes you lose sanity by tapping into the mythos.
Yeah, awesome.
Sir Aubrey Penhew has a 0 sanity, so when he tries to cast a spell that does 1d6 sanity damage, he doesn't lose any anymore.
This is great party balance.
Yeah.
2 casters,
Mm-hmm.
2 more martial, range attack,
NPC
Ranger,
and
a rifleman.
Yeah.
So we'll go over that as you're taking your boat journey. Now, any loose ends in Shanghai that you want to tie up before making the journey, this can be pretty open-ended. And also if you forget and want to be like, oh, could I have also gone and bought this thing? That's fine. But is there any sort of business you have in Shanghai that you haven't dealt with?
Just to make sure we have all our shit, all of our books, all of the things that were kept at your house, at Marion's house.
You have a job? You're expected to be back from your tenure?
Is the dean still alive?
Yeah, that's another question. So the dean will be. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, what are you going to do about
Dr. Marion Wesley Walsh's life?
You're going to lose your tenure.
The dean is.
Man, did you hear about the dean dying?
Is missing.
Yeah.
Right?
Right,
Dr. Marion is
you
going to
swing by your house is probably safe now, right?
University investigation into the missing.
He's going to go there, clean up there, and tell his staff that he's off again, that he's off traveling again.
I want to have a Chinese Columbo type policeman come ask you questions.
Just one more thing.
Rumor has it you go to cult meetings with the dean.
The dean is missing. The university is in a little bit of a tizzy, and he's going to play it off a little bit not my problem. That's above my pay grade. I'm just an instructor here. But he's also, if you recall, on sabbatical.
Yeah.
For a year. So it's the school year is kind of how I imagined it, and maybe several months, but I imagined it as a school year. So
you're free till September.
He's very free, but until September. And then I was like, we got to kind of.
You're gonna have to deal with
I
that.
can kick the can down the road, but I'm gonna have to deal with it at some point.
Right.
But that's not right now, right? Like in our plan here, we're going to be in Australia within, straight days. If you were rushing, it's a couple weeks. But like, are we going to take a month? You know what I mean? Like, what's our plan?
Don't know.
Okay.
Tell me.
So then
part of this may be how long you need to convalesce.
So my biggest issue, though, is we need to resolve the Secret Intelligence Service and the tracking of this crew. I bought time putting them onto Ho Fang and stuff like that, but
you got to check in with Chang.
I got to check in with Chang. I can't leave entirely and not check in with Chang. So, one idea that I have, and I'll kind of toss it out to everybody if you have any ideas, because this is really, it's a sticky wicket, right? One idea I have is to be pretty straight up and to tell Chang that we found evidence of people not associated with any state that are building terrorists, essentially, that are building weapons, and they were moving parts through Ho Fang and in London, and I want to tell them that these guys were trying to stop that. That's what they're trying to do, and that it's not by any means done, and that some of these parts were flowing to Australia, and that I'm going to investigate. I don't know. A lot of times I like to rely on telling more truth
to do that, or do you think you could just do it?
I think that it's probably completely unrealistic for them to just be cool with him.
Right. But you could just do whatever you want. You're a man.
Right. Now, I am just a informal agent.
Right.
I'm not a field operative. And if there was something this serious, they might want to send operatives.
Mm-hmm.
That also kind of brings up interesting options for backup characters and stuff like that. But I just wonder if maybe I shouldn't tell him anything and lie completely, but I'm not a good liar. So yeah, I don't know.
Jarma, it's up to you. You tell me what you want to do. There's no right or wrong answer, and I'm not going to even necessarily role play it. I think it's a loose end. I'm curious how you tie it up, because it may foster future story ideas.
Okay. Then I'm going to go with my gut here, and I'm going to say I'm going to try to give any evidence I can to exonerate them for the destruction of the warehouse and put it on Ho Fang and his terrorist organization.
Okay.
And so we have this piece of evidence from Robert Houston, to Alfred Penhurst, courtesy of Ho Fang, that says downing tools down under, will contact again once work resumes. It's super vague. I'm going to say we have found this telegraph in the possession of Ho Fang that seems to indicate another warehouse for the parts of these weapons, and I want to go chase it down. And I don't know if it's going to lead to anything, but
if you need to find me, that's where I am.
If you need to find me, that's where I am. And these guys have nothing to do. And these guys are, Von Villiers is a bloody war hero who is working to stop this from happening, not a terrorist intent on harming the peace of the kingdom.
Yeah, I think Chang is going to basically be like, they're not going to like this, but you have a good relationship with Chang. He's just the messenger. But he warns you, he's like, I don't think they're going to like you just sort of taking this into your own hands. And don't be surprised if they send their own people out there to either retrieve you or to take over the investigation.
Okay, I'm going to take that risk because I feel like there's a certain level of risk that we all take with the unnatural when we tell other people about it at all. Mm. But I think that there's Wesley Walsh can't just suddenly not care about how this kind of stuff affects the British Empire, right? We're saving the world. That's the most important thing. But he also has this loyalty to the kingdom and to his people in the intelligence service, and he wants to do right by them. And if something should happen to him, he wants someone else to know. If something should happen to all of us, he wants someone in a clandestine service who knows how to operate in secrecy to know that this shady stuff is happening.
Okay. Vaughn, a question for you. You, at one point, sent off a telegram.
Yes.
Yes. Is that still out there in the ether, or is that something that needs to be, or you want to revisit?
I think that's in the ether.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to, I had it in my notes to check in with you about, just remember that when Carter sent a telegram to Desmond, that Vaughn also sent out a correspondence.
If it comes to play, it comes to play. But if there is something that Vaughn would like to do, even though he, again, insane, but nagging, again, insane, but nagging at his conscience, and because he is who he is, and can think he's not Desmond. He thinks in terms of noblesse oblige and philanthropy, not in terms of changing systems.
Right.
So he, but maybe just see that little tea shop with the woman that he took on a date.
Oh yeah.
And
was Ling the name of her pet? What was her name? Jing?
Yeah.
I believe
she was Jing, and then the parrot's name was Ling, so Jingling.
Yeah.
Great.
Jingling.
Right. He will go there, rather abashed. Order.
Oh. I didn't expect to ever see you again. I would have worn something to make me look thinner.
No need.
Oh.
Quite fetching as you are, no matter.
You are too kind. I am surprised that you are still in Shanghai. You made it seem as if you were just in and out and not...
the music.
Oh my God.
Not looking for anything serious.
I'm afraid I am leaving.
Oh.
So I just wanted to sample your artistry one more time.
Oh.
Might I have one of those red bean buns of yours?
Just another handsome man after my cakes. Nothing else.
I have nothing else.
Girl, you've got cakes.
I have a weakness for your cakes, I confess it. You're caked up.
Your cake.
And he eats it and leaves the plate, and underneath the plate is an envelope.
I hope that the future is brighter than the picture you have painted for me.
Oh.
And he leans in to her and just gives her a little squeeze on the shoulder.
Oh.
Have no fear.
What is this?
You will be all right.
What is this feeling?
I am a prophet.
And he
He's insane.
and he leaves. He walks out.
Okay, she just watches you, and she goes to clear the plate and sees the envelope, and
And it just says, for birdseed. V.
and she opens it up.
Thousands and thousands of pounds.
Whoa.
Hundreds of
Wow.
pounds, I should say, not doing the...
Right, just
Wow.
wow. She looks, and you're gone. Poor Jang.
Poor Jake. Well, hundreds of pounds.
You did this to us.
You
Don't
embraced
act
her,
like
and
you're
she
not in
didn't
control.
know what a hug was.
Yeah. What is this?
What is this?
feeling?
No one
Feeling.
has touched me.
No one has ever held her. God. Poor
I believe it was that she had never been touched unless she was being beaten.
Yes, that's right. A very
Or
grim
being
picture.
single.
With bamboo
Yes.
sticks.
Very grim picture painted of the home life of Jane. So
I
hopefully
like that she got a nice ending.
maybe she
She's
can
alone.
get out of that situation.
For birdseed. What about Carter? Carter, have any business to tie up in Shanghai? You've sent out a couple of telegrams. Do you think he receives anything back from Desmond?
Well, that's interesting you say that. I'm wondering if this... Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not trying to act greedy here, but
No,
is there
please.
also going to be part of this where we're like we can seek treatment or whatever?
Yes. You're getting ahead, but let's talk about it because I think it's important.
This might tie into the idea that I have.
There's a lot of different ways you can get some sanity back. For Vaughn being indefinitely insane, usually only private care, which lasts about a month, or institutionalization, which also is at least about a month. That's the only thing that can remove indefinite insanity. You also can do a self-help roll, which, you have to succeed on a sanity check. And if you fail it, you lose 1 san. You could remove indefinite insanity for someone who, you have to roll under a 35 at this point. Yeah, it's really, really tricky. But you only lose 1 san if you fail, and you have the chance of removing it. So we should at least try that just for story's sake. But also, I think that we can play around with Vaughn arriving in Australia and being somewhere between indefinitely insane and back to normal insane Vaughn.
I got to say, I was not expecting, to be this.
Yeah.
What would you say? Have this much fortitude.
Robust. Yeah.
And
he bounces back.
I'm back to my starting sanity. And though I am quite insane. So we'll see. I'm curious to play to find out and see where this all lands.
You can seek psychotherapy. You're going to get another D3 san on the boat as well. So you all have a chance to get some more san.
Right.
Okay.
But yeah, talk me through how you want to.
Carter, what were you up to?
Okay. So Carter, there's a letter for Carter.
Oh,
come back.
I
don't know. Again, I don't know, timing wise. Well, actually, you only sent this other letter you sent was 2 days ago. There's no way that.
What's Telegram?
I had written a longer letter that I sent out. To Des to give to Margot. So that went out, and there's no way he's gotten a response. However, from the earlier telegraph to Des being like any word from Margot, I think there's a letter from Desmond.
Oh,
I've confirmed this with another outside party. Just now. And opens it's like from Des. I'm not going to do Dez's voice. I want to do that to our Irish king.
Please.
But it does say, receive this. And it just says, for Carter. There's no address.
Okay.
No indication of where this came from. He opens it up, unfolds it, and it is a perfect drawing of his mask. With the changes that have occurred to it that Margot did, along with extra flourishes, as if she's been thinking about it and has added to it.
Interesting.
There's that, and there's a photo of the two of them together from when they were together in London post Gavigan battle.
So Desmond has had some sort of contact with Margot, or either physical or otherwise?
Yes, Margot has sent him these items to send to me. Has not given any indication of where she is or what she's doing.
Interesting.
And I want to. My hope was that is Carter's sanity boost.
I like that. Yeah.
Like, oh my God, she's okay. At least however many weeks ago when this was probably sent. More importantly, she's thinking about me.
Yeah.
Love it.
I like
Wherever
that.
she is.
And this is with the consent and blessing of Kate Stamets.
Okay, so this to me feels like self-help, and self-help is meant to be you spend time with a key individual. And for you, Margot is now part of your backstory. They want you mechanically to roll a sand check here, and success means you can remove indefinite, which you're not, get 1d6 back. Failure means you lose a sand, and I even though you want to gain sand here, I feel like seeing this could go either way for you. You know what I mean? You losing 1 point of sand, maybe it's too much for you to handle, to know that she's out there but still doesn't want to connect with you. Or maybe it's the boost that you need to continue on without her. So go ahead and give me a sand roll. That's really cool. And sad.
Yeah.
Well, mostly sad.
I love it.
I think Carter's loving it. Carter, it's like, holy shit, this is the first time I've heard from her. Okay, so I need to... Okay, that's fine. Yes. Holy fuck! No, I'm wrong!
No!
75 over 68.
That's fine. That's fine. So you would lose 1 point of sand. You have been shook by this.
Oh, it's so sad.
I love it.
Great reward system they've got set up here.
It really grinds you down, doesn't it?
Really just makes you sad. But story-wise, it
you reminded me of something. Can I do 7 more things before we leave?
I'm going to check in with Noura.
Yeah. Let's do Noura, and then I'll do
It's going to be a
7.
two-parter.
Fairuz would like to send out 3 messages.
Okay.
The first one goes out to her half-brother, Mikhail, who she learned about that she has in London.
Yes.
She sends him a message saying, asking if he's okay, if anybody's been looking for him. Please update me, but forward it to this address. And she gives him Jonah Kensington's address to send updates to.
Great.
And so, and basically in the effect that like she will know through him.
I like it.
Then she sends one to Jonah Kensington saying that expect a letter from this person. Doesn't say who she is to her, but like this person is my friend. If he comes asking for me.
Okay.
And also lets him know we are headed to Australia.
Okay.
And then sends one to her father.
Oh.
Not telling him
It'll be
where she's
stamped.
going.
Shanghai characters and everything.
But it will be gone. Don't
Right.
matter.
Okay.
And it just says, I'm fine.
That's it.
That's
Stop.
it.
Stop bothering me. I'm fine. Stop. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I was wondering if you'd contact him. Okay.
She's a little like relieved that she hasn't heard from him, but also like, how dare you not ask about your daughter?
Yeah, he doesn't know where you are.
But just says, I'm fine.
Interesting. Okay. Vaughn, one thing you guys had talked about, I think, when we went off air last episode was that you wanted to spend some time together trying to help Vaughn.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to play with this here, whether you want to role play it or not.
Cool.
And it's going to do the same thing that Carter just did.
Good luck.
This is the self-help.
This is self-help. So
Tough roll.
low chance, but low risk, high reward. I think.
-1.
Yeah, -1
sanity
versus removing indefinite and getting 1d6.
All right.
So how does this sort of play out here?
Yeah.
I say this out of love and concern for you. I feel as though in times like this, as things get more and more risky, more and more dangerous, I kept thinking back to that moment where I pulled you aside to that other room and that we both prayed together, and I needed you to come back. And I think we need to find ways in which are helpful to you to ground yourself sometimes. And that could be whatever helps you. I don't know what that means for you. But there has to be something outside of this mission that we get so focused on. I think it's so easy to lose ourselves in this. And it seems so strange to leave that for just a tiny moment when we're experiencing ordinary life sometimes. Like just for that brief moment where you can be on a walk and see a bird and suddenly remember there are birds.
Yes.
and hear a song and suddenly you're taken back to a time in your childhood. Things that we need to remind ourselves that there is this vast universe full of terrifying things, but we are still here on this earth that still can be very beautiful sometimes.
Yes, I very much appreciate your concern, Miss Gibran. I am well aware of the of the beauty of nature. His eye, too, is on the sparrow, as mine is upon the bird. Now more than ever, I feel as though I hear his voice all the time.
We're not abandoned.
No.
I think we've survived thus far because there still is divine providence in this.
Yes.
I never believed. I was never much of a religious person growing up. My father kept so much from me and wanted me to focus on studies, and the more I spend time with you, and the more things like this that we see, that makes me think that there's far more to this world than books written by men. I can't help but feel like we are guided. And that not in a way that makes me feel despair, but in a way that there's always a sliver of hope. Because we are not in that absence of light.
Yes. I'm in full accord with you, Ms. Gibran, as ever. Are you asking me to help you become baptized into the Catholic faith?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
I don't know where you got that.
But I see that helps you. And it's important to...
What is it you want me to... What is it you want of me?
I need you to find something that keeps you here with us. In those moments where you feel lost in the darkness.
Mr. Brown, I believe I found it. Now more than ever, the more aware of the presence of evil that I become, the more aware of the presence of abiding love I am, of the sublime radiance overflowing from the hearts of yourself, of even Dr. Walsh, of the unfortunate Miss Jing, of a slowly reforming bounder like Tillinghast. So is this a moment where I might roll this sanity?
Yeah.
Sorry, we are on the boat? Are we
I think maybe this is happening still in Shanghai.
Yeah, we're kind of moving.
in our rooms
It seems
or
as though
whatever.
I'm being asked
Fluidly through this.
almost apart from this faith journey, which is now flavored in this like fanatical sense of mission and the
Fairuz
horror.
is trying to
You're trying to ground me.
make him,
Trying to get a safe word?
just
Yeah.
to,
Sun's getting real low.
in these crazy moments
Let's
in
have a
life
baby.
where everything seems,
That'll fix everything.
that'll
Yeah,
fix
yeah.
everything.
Start with a cat.
I read you loud and clear. Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I
Lay
imagine
back and think of England.
these are the conversations that
Yeah.
you're having that
Yeah.
represents this opportunity to try and get you right.
Okay.
Also love, married, still calls her Mr. Brown.
Yeah, it's
No, I mean,
Mhm.
it's perfect.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Unfianced.
This is very tough to do. 35 is the score to beat.
Yeah.
Roll is 70.
So you lose one sanity.
Doesn't it feel great?
It's not-
have a really cool idea.
It's not
and to play
taken.
it
Yeah.
out beautifully.
And then have it blow up in
and
your face.
lose a point
You
of
know what?
sanity.
I meant to do this before you even rolled it.
Tell me.
I wanted to give you a bonus die. I
Really?
did want to give you a bonus die. I thought about this before we even started recording, that I wanted to give you a bonus die.
Someone online is being, come on!
Yeah, no, it's just give you one more chance. You're probably still going to fail it, but
Probably.
I think we talked about this last
yeah, that's why I got so lost in the role play.
All right. Something else.
As Rob is like, why not get a bonus?
It's exactly.
I can't even make eye
and
contact.
Fairuz begins to sing the song that in the flashback that she had in front of the lava.
The lullaby.
Not the lullaby, the song that you sang to me when we were slow dancing
Yes.
and
My sin.
right before proposal.
I sin.
No, you didn't.
I rolled, my friends, with the bonus die, a 30.
Oh my God. Unbelievable.
I mean,
how do you feel, Rob?
Oh, cool.
How do you feel?
Oh, awesome.
I meant to give you that bonus die. All right.
Somebody up there likes me. Yeah. Okay. So
two
what is
shots.
this? Does this mean I'm no longer indefinitely
You are
insane?
technically no longer indefinitely insane, and you gain a D6 sanity back.
Let's go.
Holy moly!
Go, get a 6,
Come
dude.
on. Get that 6.
Oh
Get
gosh.
that 6.
Okay. God,
The
you're
highest
too
sanity.
kind. You're too kind. The bonus, I think, comes from this the potency of this relationship. It seems
This would be the highest sanity he's had since Peru.
it would be. It literally would be.
1.
No.
The 1.
Just so we're not cheating, folks. It's a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And I think-
you know what? I thought about this before the episode. I think you should roll 3d6 and take the best one. I thought about it before the episode.
I really did. On the drive in, I was like, I want to make sure when he tries to do the self-help, I give him the bonus die if they play out a nice scene.
I think Fairuz had mentioned early on that she has one of her belongings was a necklace that belonged to her mom.
Yeah.
And I think she gives that. She puts that around his neck
Oh.
so that there's always something of her that,
like that.
is very important to her, like right there.
Lovely. Thank you, Mr. Braun. Lovely. I'll sort of tuck it in his collar. Always keep it close to my heart. And I imagine he has been out and about a little bit as well, and just slides a box over to you.
What's this?
Oh, and all things. Recently, went to a financier. Had to make a withdrawal recently. No reason, birdseed and all that. But while one was out, did a little bit of shopping.
She opens it.
And it's a Shanghai-style, super beautiful silver Art Deco wristwatch.
Oh my goodness! When did you have time for this?
As I said, I've been out and about.
We've been risking our lives and you've been out shopping.
Seems though only right.
my
if
goodness,
we
this is-
when one destroys one timepiece, one procures another. They are on a timetable. So are we.
I love it. It's very thoughtful.
Yes.
She's just kind of like winds it up.
I sin was.
Door flies open.
Oh, Jesus
Into
Christ!
their private room. Carter comes in. Guys! My God. Margot!
We could have been making a baby in here.
I knew that wasn't happening. Check it out. She sent me this. And she's...
She's what?
And then he just starts like weeping. Like they went from laughing to crying
Oh.
as he just completely busts into this thing.
Fairuz gives him she's the closest thing to a motherly,
Yeah, steady
which
on,
she
Tilling
was
has.
not aware of. Like, she never got affection either growing up. She's like, there.
Oh my gosh.
Fräulein Sauer herself.
Yeah.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, I mean, look, she remember, she's alive, first of all.
Oh, please lead with that next time.
Pretty great.
Jesus.
But it's just, she's not here, so that's roughly about a point of sanity damage from me.
No mitigating factors that could have made that another role?
Nope,
perhaps?
not provided to me at the time.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Bloody favoritism.
You didn't think about you before the episode?
Anyway, I'm not breaking up anything, am I? Marion, get in here! Marion!
What is it?
I don't know. These guys just seem to be in a pretty good mood, Seth.
Did I hear you crying?
Yes, I dare say. I feel as though I'm in the best mood I've been in some time.
Yeah.
Why don't you say we deserve to celebrate a little. This is a minor win.
Yeah.
Why don't you say? Oh shit!
Yes, we deserve to celebrate a little. Raise a glass.
Why don't we?
We only have 3
I was
cups.
thinking, let's go to the stumbling tiger. What say you? We head to the stumbling tiger for one last
tiger's paw.
I like that.
Yes.
That sounds wonderful.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. So we just see the 4 of you from outside walk into the Stumbling Tiger bar as we...
one more thing. As I said, I've done some shopping lately. I pull out a little rice paper pouch, break the seal on it, and, hand each one of you a little stack. Ending with you, Tillyhast. And again, it's that beautiful Shanghai-style 1920s Art Deco red lettering. On it, I'm going to mangle the pronunciation here, but it's Chinese characters, and then beneath it, in English, Shinmi Tuandai, and then beneath it, Mysterious Team.
Mysterious. Yes.
That's the translation for. I love that so much.
And then yes, and then in smaller characters beneath it, yes, Tillinghast, Chapron. Villiers, Mahoney, Sauer, Walsh.
Yes, awesome.
Oh, that's great. All right, so we'll
Mysterious team.
The 4 of you walking into the Stumbling Tiger bar, going in there, and we just pan out from there to see the street, Lantern Street, with all the Flower Girl houses, all of the paper lanterns, people carousing and whatnot. And it is the last that we will see of Shanghai. And we'll see you next week.
In the books. In the books.
Started and ended at the Stumbling Tiger. My friends.
Awesome. Yeah, you hear McChum.
I was like, we gotta go. We gotta go get.
That's great. That's a great idea.